let's actually, yeah, let's quickly just...
Yeah, we're gonna get started.
Oh, well, so, we'll leave the clan weapon thing for later. We'll figure that out later.
Okay.
Just to make sure we can talk with everyone who hasn't gotten one yet, just in case. In world, the Azure will work on whatever one is next. So, you'll just have to tell me later. We'll decide who that is later, so we'll put a pin in that. The next thing I wanted to briefly discuss was our next in-person thing. I know I had briefly suggested a day in May that I can't remember when I had said it.
On what? Next in person?
Yeah, I can't remember what. Hang on, let me look in my thing. I had suggested the May 18th, but I'm not set at that date.
Just like considering it's right before Anime North.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm quite okay to do a different day, potentially later. I don't think I can do earlier than that, but I could do later than that. So, like, on the other end of Anime North.
It's going to be the 30th?
Maybe the... Either... How do people feel about maybe June 8th?
I'm okay with June 8th.
I'm okay with June 8th.
Oh shit, let me check my schedule there. June 8th, so almost the pattern. That's what I hate about. I should be free, yeah. June 8th, we're perfect. Alright, good. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, so I'll put in an announcement in and we'll see what people are thinking. How's that? For now. So for now, I'll leave that there, and we'll discuss that again. But that's a tentative date then.
Okay.
In which case, I think that was all I wanted to say before, so I think we'll get started.
It's 13 past 3 now. Good.
Yeah.
Starting now.
It's already started.
Oh.
For how long?
Last 3 minutes.
That's fine. Well, that'll be enjoyable for our one main viewer. Shout out to Catherine.
She's working.
Well, she'll probably watch it later, or if not, I'll do a shout out later at the end. If she finds them funny. I got confirmation on that yesterday. Boy, being pandered to as the only fan is nice. we gotta, you know, gotta pander to our audience. Alright, well then we're gonna get started. So, last time, you finished fighting Faust, Caren, and Cadence's parents. And so, we are basically left with deciding on the wish and potentially hunting down Faust's clones. You know that Caren doesn't have any clones. She is just an outright demon at this point.
Means we have to take her to hell to kill her.
And the other thing that you need to deal with is you now have 20 days to one-up Orcus in a way that he knows that you did it. Or Fable's soul is forfeit.
And I'm kind of attached to my soul. I kind of like it. You know, it's just really important using it to, especially if people not support people, I would appreciate that. So that's just my one. I have some thoughts.
Alright.
Also, we don't want to get murdered in our sleep for it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like my sleep without murder.
So, do you have any ideas on that?
I'm kind of hoping that maybe I could have got some research done.
Is somebody playing the ocarina? What the heck?
On my table.
I genuinely don't think right now.
Be a library.
Yeah, I was gonna say up till now there really hasn't been downtime to sit down and research into that. So you'll have to make a point of trying to do that now, if that's what your goal is. Very much an option of something that you can try to do now.
Yeah, I should probably start looking for that shit.
Yeah, well, time is the ticket. You are,
Order of operations.
20 days and
Are we
counting.
doing the wish first?
Alright.
Clone smashing first?
And the clones thing is gonna take too long.
You would think the wish first, then smash clones?
Think when he first runs in. You can use the downtime from the wish to start researching front of the 2 steps ahead.
The clones is just a whirlwind tour of.
All across the other continents.
Yeah, but I mean, that's not that hard. You have people with magic.
It also depends whether those clones are guarded or not. Plus also where they are specifically.
So either way, we're gonna have to do some paperwork and some research.
Who is handing Cadence a? Who's gonna hand Cadence a object with a wish spell?
Yeah, okay.
We only have, well, I mean, we have a genie and we also have a luck blade. How many luck blades do we have?
I think you're down to 1 wish on Luck Blades.
Already.
Are you okay with Cadence using the last one?
Well, every single wish has been selfish. Please. But more of us that make a selfish wish, so what selfish things.
Huh.
That's logic for you. If we all just accept that everyone else is going to make selfish wishes, it's suddenly not selfish.
Exactly. You get it.
Huh? Okay, is it just, okay, this is really big the hell of me. Am I hearing Ocarina of Time?
Yes, you are.
Where's it coming from?
It's coming from me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ah, no, Jamie.
That does not look good.
What the heck?
How does she have a spare?
Alright, what did I miss?
Jamie's
There's an
computer.
image in the-
Oh, no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Looks like the thing is like broken, the hinge.
Yeah, now this
Oh,
it's just
It's-
really.
I mean, it
hinges
still
like
works.
that are,
It
Uh,
still works.
Closing and opening. I'm afraid I have. I won't have the computer anymore.
Concern indeed.
yeah.
Ooh.
very much
Ooh.
concerned there.
Just get on her phone. Just go on her phone. Got Wi-Fi on her phone.
Especially because it looks like the screen is actually popping out now.
What the heck? Wait,
Yeah.
screen is popping out?
Like on the second one, the hinge that holds it in looks like it's kind of falling out.
Go. I'm so nervous. She
I mean,
can
I
go.
think the entire corner's taking a.
Ooh.
Oh, that's also got the power port too.
Oh, that's. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, she's gonna need a laptop.
Yeah, that's I think a write-off.
Well, short of replacing the panels, which you can do, I've done it on one of my laptops. It's just
It's replacing the frame. Is the
yeah, you can do it. Like you can, depending on the laptop, you can buy the replacements, but you also have to know how to be able to replace the pieces, which is not.
Or you just find someone to do it for you.
Yeah, well, I
And
didn't.
it's not-
I didn't do it on my laptop.
And
But
it's
my
not
dad
like
did
it
it for
costs
me.
half the laptop.
Yeah,
Well,
like
Well, either way, we will have a Jamie soon. She'll just be on the Discord phone.
yeah. I mean, honestly, Jamie, for today, you don't. There isn't. Oh, she's not in voice. She can't hear me. What am I saying?
Yeah, You should just fight.
Yeah.
Anyway, so have you decided how to specifically word this wish?
I have some thoughts. So I'm assuming, are we just doing this right here where the battle ended, or have
That's
we
it,
made our way home?
That's entirely up to you.
We can we do it right in front of them. We could that will be rubbing it in their faces at their failures.
No, I
Okay.
want them to have no part in this.
Okay.
I want, like, personally, I think we should keep them unconscious in the deepest, darkest dungeon we can find.
Deepest,
Yeah,
darkest,
unable
anti-magic
to-
dungeon.
Gain consciousness long enough to even attempt any kind of escape.
So we put them in a big old hole.
I mean, don't they have, like, an anti-magic room in
You
the,
do have an anti-magic
Yeah.
room.
Can we put them in the mirror?
And thankfully the blood and brain matter have been cleaned up since the last time it was used.
Okay.
That was
That was a
ago
mess.
that happened.
Yep.
What? Wait. Brain matter?
Yeah, you know, when out of someone's head. Horn, antler.
No, God damn it!
I can't believe I had to get that specific to remind you of that.
I panicked, okay? I am sorry.
We put them in there, under lock and key, under vigilant watchful guard.
And constant mute. Silence. Just
Yeah, silence everything.
Also, what about, like, Faust? Since, like, he's, like, super enhanced cyborg over there.
and suicide watch, so that Faust doesn't just bite his tongue off and reincarnate.
I mean, that's what the gags are for.
Yeah. Hey, Jamie.
I'm mad.
No, I'm really sorry about that. I wish you lived near here,
Cut his tongue out.
because I'd have
Yeah,
my
we can
dad
do
fix
that.
it for you.
So unfair.
He must
No.
suggest cutting their tongues out.
Yeah, I see that. He said that last time too, actually, I believe.
Yeah.
One.
His stance on that, I think, has remained the same.
I mean,
I'm for it.
does he wait? Does he have a flesh tongue or is it tomato
Faust has
tongue?
a fully fleshy tongue.
Okay.
His head is mostly unchanged. I mean, replaced his eyes, but the rest of his head seems the same.
Remember to cauterize the wound so he doesn't bleed out.
All right. Who wants to do the honors?
Covers me.
That'd be real good at it. So he doesn't.
If anything else, I think Fable should have the honors for this one.
Fable, you want to
Oh.
cut Faust's tongue off?
What's going on?
We're deciding who's gonna.
Locking Faust and Caren in the anti-magic room and removing
Faust's tongue.
necessary pieces for
Just stop them from
podcasting.
murdering themselves.
Or
Okay.
yeah, self-harm.
Can I cauterize shit? Can I cauterize stuff?
Is there a way to,
So excited.
I'm just curious if there's a way to paralyze them non-magically.
Not
I
really.
mean,
Stunning strike.
It doesn't last for the.
Oh,
yeah, more along the lines of like,
Damaged spinal cord, you know?
Anthos is volunteering. He says he's done it before.
He has actually done that before.
You just wanted to give Fable the chance because Fable really doesn't like Faust.
I mean, it
Would
would.
be fun to you to do it.
We let the expert take this one on.
It would feel really good right now. I hope, we find my zen place. Because I'm going through a lot of stress. fair.
Right.
You know what? I did. I'll let Anthony.
So Xanthos has to roll anything?
No, he doesn't have to roll anything.
Like you, I know, bro.
Nice.
Alright, well, then, Anthos can cut out Faust's tongue.
You don't have to hear him, like, swear anymore.
That's true. He won't be talking much at all without a tongue.
So are we gonna keep half the tongue, or are we gonna throw the half the tongue away?
Why are we keeping the tongue?
I'm just asking.
I mean, you could jar with some formaldehyde if you really want it.
More acting like he's something.
I mean, if we do that, and then if he's a good boy, maybe we give him the tongue back.
No.
Maybe.
No.
No, he does.
Okay.
Just need to take care of the clothes first.
Okay. Can I keep the tongue?
I mean...
Why do you want it?
I want it.
I mean, she's part red dragon, so...
Something trophy, something. Yeah.
Yeah, she's part red dragon. So, like, part of nature, I guess.
I'm gonna something because
Alright, well,
Anthos cuts the tongue out.
yeah, you can have it.
give it.
Let her have this. Her laptop's gone to shit. So let her have this.
Yeah.
Alright. With that, here.
Matt, don't put the dishes away, I'll do it later.
Treehouse.
Really loud.
It's going to do this in one of our main goals.
So what?
So long as they're still unconscious, we'll lay out your parents. Is going to she's going to take their scarves, fold them up, and set them underneath their heads like a pillow. Is anyone going to be joining her in this?
I'll be there.
Okay. Before she starts the wish. Oh, let me psych myself up here.
I would just like to, real quick, as I give Cadence a vote of confidence, I'm going to pat Cadence on the shoulder, and I'm going to give you protection from good and evil, just because. That's 150.
And she starts with a prayer. Something you've never seen her do before, something she's never done before.
Oh.
It's I've never been all that devout by being a monk. And I've never asked you for anything. It's strange. Praying to beings that I have friends who talk to regularly. I'm asking now. Okay. And she'll hold the sword. Stand between her parents. Sword point down. Your hands on the head. Handle in the pommel. I wish to have my parents back.
All right then. After you officially make your wish, and the last syllable comes out of your mouth, Whimsy and Wander are bathed in light. And when the light fades, they no longer look warped and demonic. They just look like a pair of tabaxis. Not really any older than you yourself.
Are they breathing?
They are. They are asleep and breathing.
It sinks to her knees, crying a little bit. Now what happens?
You feel a huge wave of tiredness and feel your strength fading away. And for the next 6 days, your strength is 3.
Oh
no.
jeez.
Yeah, I rolled
Yeah,
really
that's-
high on the 2d4 on that one.
One of the consequences of the casting.
And finally, I'm going to need you to roll a d100. And on a 33 or lower, you can never cast Witch again. You can still cast Wish. But for the next 6 days, your strength is 3.
Ironic that I did the whole sinking to the knees thing.
Yeah, you did it very fittingly, so that conveniently
Yeah.
works out quite well.
Do we have the giant plate
What
on match
happens
too?
to the luck point
Ready?
now that its wishes are
I mean, it still looks like a glittering, glowing sword. It just doesn't have any of that. It still has all the other powers that a luck blade would have. It still has the ability to basically re-roll the 1 die or whatever. It just can't do wishes. They're just a slightly fancy sword.
right now? Things can't lift it.
That's true, actually. With a strength like that, it really can't.
And I'm gonna say that she, has them laid out close enough that she could just reach out, grab one hand.
Really
And
good pull up some
she's
stuff.
just gonna sit there for a while. Hands of her living parents.
Alright then.
And scene.
Alrighty then.
I guess. Okay, that's actually one way to bring in Silverfix now. To think about it.
I mean, 6 days is definitely on the. It's really high on that. So yeah,
Yeah.
those are 6 days of doing nothing but resting. So you gotta take it easy for your strength to go back.
Chances are her parents are going to need to rest too.
Is Jeeves going to be there to handle taking care of Cadence?
Yeah, he's just fully capable of doing
Okay.
that. To clarify, you can do like light activity, which I would assume would mean you could go sit down and eat something, but like you can't do anything crazy because you just
Yeah, no leaping over to the tree today.
yeah.
Well,
It has to be light activity. It's basically like the equivalent of what you can do during a long rest. So like you can read, you can sit around and talk, you can eat, but like nothing crazy. Until it goes away. And that's
I think it's just gonna be 6 days of the family together.
yeah, probably. I mean they themselves have their own recovery to deal with, so yeah.
And it looks like she has the flu symptoms.
Yeah, I mean
Very much.
fatigue and taking it easy.
Sunny will be there.
Yeah.
We'll have,
Is he hidden away right now?
giant bowl of soup and mashed
I thought
potatoes.
Sonny was hidden away with all the other kids.
Yeah, well,
okay,
he's
yeah, no,
he's
that'll
at
just be
he's at Feywild summer camp.
Rod of security vacation. I'm just reading what Emo's
Brought a
writing.
security vacation. I mean, that's another option.
but yeah, he's just gonna rest.
Yep.
Be with her parents.
Yep. All right. Well
And
then.
when they wake up, and I think it's going to be a whole bunch of hugging and crying.
Yeah, I would think so. And there'll probably be visits over those 6 days from G using code because they're all probably going to want to visit them and talk to them. And they have slight investments.
You know, wait for them more comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And Lady Catherine and funny, I keep saying Lady Catherine, even though, like, at this point, to Cadence, she's just Catherine.
Yeah.
And oh god, she's got a wedding to plan.
Mm.
A lot of
Well, I mean, you could also equally call her Grandmaster now because now that she's officially taken over that role as well as another option. Another thing to call her. Because she has that to deal with.
I mean, I think it's even more fun now. Cadence calls her Kathy.
Yeah.
I'm not.
It's just gonna be a little bit of chaos in the order.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, wedding to plan and all that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
At least you got like 6 days during rest to do that, at least.
That's not enough time to plan a big wedding like that.
That's not enough time.
Well, that's enough time to like get some planning done.
No, you
That's
gotta
enough
make
time
a
to like sketch out the broad ideas.
Yeah. And they have a ridiculous level of extra pomp and circumstance to deal with from their order. So much.
Who's walking who down the aisle
Well, it'll be Father Benjamin, obviously, for you.
and
And now you're dad, and yeah, you're resurrected dad. You can do that too.
they could, I mean, they could both.
Yeah.
Alright.
I had the idea because I was thinking about this. What if it's 2 aisles? They meet in the middle. Catherine coming down one, Cadence down the other.
I mean, that's very interesting.
Emo's asking, how many weddings are we gonna have back to back? I mean, okay, yeah, because like there's Male and Anthos' wedding, there's Cadence's
Which is
wedding.
no longer being planned by Obnoxious. It's only being hosted by Obnoxious.
Yeah. And then there's Samra Shiva's wedding, and then Fable and Corbel, have they got married yet?
Yeah, we're already.
Yeah.
Oh. But he had a wedding.
We had a small ceremony
Okay.
back at the beach.
Oh, okay.
They do things differently.
Okay.
We're a different couple than you guys.
Keith
And
and
you guys
Jewel.
probably did more
Even Jewel probably already had that
did
too.
more
Okay.
fancy wedding style.
Yeah,
Caren and
yeah.
wedding.
That makes sense.
Do you? Yes. Do you? Yes, you're married. Kiss her.
Next!
It's kind of that whole. It's yeah. Yeah, those with a big monastery and like order of paladins and clerics and monks and all that. You get to have a big pomp and circumstance thing with ridiculous minutia of detail.
Fable side of the feast, it had to be a short ceremony because I can only count on half an hour for them to not be wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, there's the wedding that Karen's mom wants to plan for him and wants him to get married, and is always bringing it up to him.
Of course.
But then again, there is
Have
also
a parallel.
there
Yes, he
is also
does.
Keith's parents wanting to host a ceremony too.
Fable went out of her way to set that up.
Oh, yeah. Fable set him up with for the geese that was raised with her down the road.
Yeah.
Because she was a werewolf. So set her up with a druid.
I mean,
Something that
I mean,
yes,
do the tabaxi thing.
I'm pretty sure the last thing Kieran would have his mom plan his wedding.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure he'd want his mom at his wedding.
I mean, well, that's fine.
I mean, once we get the giant one, hop on that, get the captain to marry them, sail off into the sunset.
Don't even tell the mom. Yeah. All right. Well, enough of the. We got very detoured on this.
Right. Yeah.
No, we went on wedding planning.
Anyway, so Cadence's parents are back to normal. They are alive.
Woo.
So you now have a decision. Do you?
Ceremony.
And hopefully they'll stay alive until they actually die of natural causes this time.
Hey, third time's the charm.
Sure.
I am going to close Cadence's character and I'm going to open up the other one.
All right. So you now have a choice to make. Do you spend the some of the limited time you have left hunting down those clones right now, or do you postpone the clone murder until you've dealt with the thing with Fable's soul?
I feel like we should deal with the thing with Fable's soul first.
Fable soul.
It's the thing that's gonna timer on that.
20 days.
Hey, Carter! Could you come down here? We've got a job for you.
Besides, if we leave the clones till later, that means the two of them in the cells can stew. We can let the despair sink in.
Could we get like some of our old backup characters to like start with the?
I've got some dark side points, Flavely.
Yeah.
Well, this has
I
been
mean,
a
that's me, the player.
yeah.
And let's be honest, those two deserve it.
Yes, they do.
100%.
I mean, they're pretty unredeemably evil. That is true.
What is literally a demon now? Not 7 years old. It's literally went to hell.
Hey,
as
Jamie.
a demonic entity.
Jamie.
What I
Nothing. Looney just added something to your character
I
sheet.
did not. What are you
Yeah,
talking
you
about?
did. I saw you.
Are you rooting surprises, Ida?
No, I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
not telling you what it is.
It's meant to sit there until she
But
noticed
Matt is
it.
just gonna keep asking and asking until Mooney says something.
Anyway, don't worry about it.
Can't wait to hear it.
Don't worry about it. Anyway. Yeah, so well then if you're gonna focus on the Fable Soul thing, when you return back to the mansion, the Azure appears to give Kopaka his new great club.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Did you add that to a sheet?
I did already add it to a sheet.
New toy for the barbarian.
Oh yeah.
I highly recommend using it at all times now.
Yeah. And it's at this point that what you do is now up to you how you try to approach this. You know you have 20 days.
Well, why don't we do as much research as we possibly can on Orcus to find out anything about him? We have a lot of connections.
Here's what I propose. Because we can't really push him on any kind of level. So insulting him on a physical level is kind of out of the question. Everybody agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have to humiliate him in a different way. So here is what I propose.
Okay.
On birthday. So we find a way to plan our shit down, if anything, just for a little while, To a happier student pretty plain existence where we have a surprise birthday party waiting for him.
Seriously?
Humiliate him on more other demons will not live this down first century. Like,
You're thinking the rusty Marcus.
put a curse on him so that there's a birthday hat on him every day. Every day he just wakes up with a birthday hat on. So he'll never be able to forget.
A book table? I have a character who can help with some of this plan.
Still the fix?
Thoughts? David, thoughts?
I'd say go for it.
Fun idea.
It'd be funny.
So who do you
Let's
want
go
to?
get Soda Fix though. I think she might be very helpful with this one.
So who do we want to invite for doing all the preparation for this? Do we want to get all the fancy magical people to help with trying to set this up, or do we want to have a couple of more practical jokers?
We're going to do both. We're going to be magical people to help set him up and get him there, and keep him there as long as possible. I want the
Let him murder us.
yes, I want the non-magical folks to be there at the party, getting everything set up, making sure everything's ready, making sure that, you know, it doesn't get magical as it can be. I want POs, I want confetti, I want 3 t-shirts, I want party bags.
Alright, so
Keith
Keith and those. So, okay, so that would be Keith, Anthos, Cole, and Kapaka setting up the party.
Actually, I'm kind of thinking
Hmm?
Carter is kind of the more bigger party animal than I am. Maybe he might be a good person to bring in for setting some of that stuff up.
You want to bring in Carter?
Yeah, I don't mind switching out characters.
Looney, is that okay?
He can switch if he wants.
Alright.
Yep.
I'll still stick with being Shiva for
Let's
this one.
hook him
Me.
I'm also gonna
Alright.
get Tracy.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go and fetch Carter.
It's gonna be part of this. As soon as he said on birthday party.
And I'm going to make some contacts through Moss Court. See if anybody else is feeling like playing some mischief on a demon prince.
I will actually say you feel a great deal of hesitance from people on wanting to get involved in this. They do not want to be associated with this at all, in fact. They're on board when you're like, I've got a plan and I want to humiliate someone, and then when they find out who it is, they're like, yeah, no.
For who, the Fae?
Yeah, oh yeah, they absolutely, yeah.
Because he has no sense of humor.
Yeah, and unlike mortals, they're gonna be around for a while, so he might have a chance to try to go after them. Yeah, there's great hesitance from this. Even Preishu, you can tell Preishu's going to help you, but you can tell even he's like, oh boy. His desire to help Fable is greater, but yeah, you can tell that this is one time where he's like, ooh, is this too far? Is this a prank that we shouldn't pull? Like, he's never like this. But he's going to help anyway. Kind of likes Fable and doesn't want her soul to get taken. But yeah,
Does anybody have any other ideas? Or think that there's a better way to go about this? To suggestions.
Orcus does not like happy, fun stuff, right?
he doesn't like anything or anyone.
Exactly.
But honestly, I think this is probably the best plan we could possibly think of.
I suppose above table. I'm thinking it might, if we have any more potions of species attractions that we used on King Obnoxious at one point.
There's a belt.
There was also a belt.
There was also a belt, but I remember there was one that was like a potion of like that we were spiking his whiskey with or something.
We have many potions that we can do that can affect him directly. However, the whole point of this is that I feel that there is nothing that we are capable of doing that will truly affect him. We can't guarantee that potions will work on a demon of this level.
Yeah, this is a deity, right?
Here's my thing. We have to do this in such a way that his own pride will prevent him from taking revenge.
I agree. Admitting that this happened,
Well, that's the thing.
that a bunch of mortals during his birthday party, made him show up.
I feel like that's not quite enough.
I want to be rich people.
Yep, now. This is where research comes in.
Mm,
Wonderful.
yeah.
So we'll call this the first draft, and we'll get back to this after we see what other things. Which I will let Looney roll for, unless somebody else wants to turn on what they're doing with this shared file, because it looks like we got
Has anyone actually gone to see some of the things yet?
I would have. She would.
Okay.
Is she in another state?
I mean, she's in a state for sure.
You know what? I'm gonna let someone else tackle it.
When, so when Fable walks in and sees,
His state of decay. You're not in a state of decay.
when Cadence walks in and sees, Zelda, or not Cadence,
Me, Shiva.
and Shiva walks in to the library and sees Zelda.
Mm.
She is surprisingly, or perhaps unsurprisingly, surrounded by books.
Is she being as creepy as last time?
Now, being frantic, not quite frantic, but she is animated in her shifting through books. Do you take a look at what books she's reading?
Yep.
Instead of dark tomes of forbidden magic or anything like that, these are books about civil ordinances.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh,
What are civil ordinances?
he's
Like local laws.
remember that tiger.
Oh.
Hey, Silverfix, I see you're doing some research for those politic meetings or whatever.
Please help me get me out of this for a while.
Well,
please.
Oh, well, good thing I got
You think
something
she's
for you.
basically back to normal, or at least normal for her.
Oh, that's actually pretty good, actually. Well, luckily for you, I actually have something that's really important that will need your help.
Magic.
It does.
Secrets, anything.
Well, we need to find a way to humiliate Orcus. I don't know if you've heard about him.
Have I, the theoretical necromancer, heard about the very demon prince of necromancy?
Well, I
He's just gonna look at you and blink a couple times.
just need to be sure. Sorry. Well, anyway, Fable made a deal with Grisats, and we have to humiliate Orcus somehow in order to save Fable's soul from becoming succubus. So, you in?
Of course you. So fine.
Yeah, it's
First, I get dragged into this nightmare of civil politics and municipal meetings.
Well, I mean, if you need help with
Okay.
that, you could always ask Anthos.
I don't trust that one.
Well, okay. Well, come on. We're gonna meet up with everyone else. We need to start planning.
Let me grab a few books first.
All right.
So grab, assorted dark tomes and forbidden knowledge, all that shit.
So I'm on the way. I'm gonna relay the plan that Fable had came up so far, and just her input on that about the party.
We're all going to die.
Well, yeah.
It becomes enough just to.
Well, we gotta
To do it in a way that their pride will not allow them to strike you back.
which is why we need all the brain power we need to come up with something. And besides, we have like a lot of enemies as it is. We do not need this guy to come after us, along with everybody else that we've had.
You do seem to collect a lot of them.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I've only seemed to have made one. Fortunately, I literally made him, so
Oh, are you talking about the tiger?
intelligence and he chooses not to use it.
Eh.
That's your own fault. You made that one.
We can say at this point that we actually like finally made it to the room where everybody else is, so we start planning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey guys, I brought Silda Figs. She needed a break.
What we're doing doesn't seem like a break.
I don't know, she really does need a
Trust me,
break.
it is. I'd rather a certain peril of demonic beings than another interminable session trying to debate the ins and outs of politics.
Has Steve found Carter yet?
I'm gonna say yes.
Yes,
Okay.
you're there. Carter's there.
Hey, I heard you guys were going to set up a party.
Hey, Carter.
Oh, it's a party, all right.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I think fun.
So, what's the game plan, guys?
Oh, let's see. Well, Fable said that all the magical people should try to lure Orcus to this one of the planes. I forgot which one it was. And the non-magical people will set up a party that's very fun and colorful with piñatas and all sorts of decorations, that kind of stuff. But is that going to be enough to humiliate him?
Okay, so the goal is humiliation.
Yes. But
Oh.
also in a way where he doesn't come after us and kill us. Because we have enough shit to deal with as is.
And who are we doing?
Orcus.
Who that?
Demon Prince of Undeath.
Yeah.
Demon Prince of Undeath.
Yeah.
Cheery fellow or kind of just
Hates everything.
Hates everything. You know what things that hate everything hate
What?
most? People who love him.
People who love everything?
No, people who love him. If he hates his followers, then there's no particular way that he would be able to regain his power, especially for a deity, right?
Are
Deities
you
need.
suggesting we try to recruit a cult of Orcus?
Yes.
I'm sure there is one. It's always
Well, or at least
disenfranchised group of
not
people
necessarily a
trying
cult to worship him as to his power, but just to admire him of his strength or something not necessarily super evil, but kind of, if he do it in a way where if he refutes them, he's going to feel that the more he refutes them, the more they appreciate it.
So what you're saying? Okay, so above table, you're basically saying stick a bunch of fangirls at him.
Yep.
There's always some disaffected group of people willing to worship evil for their own personal gain.
Or just absolutely batshit insane. One of the two.
And the two are usually not usually explosive. That means finding a cult of Orcus.
I have another thought. Same topic, a different topic.
Okay.
We were thinking about making sure that we can never do anything about this alphabets.
Always try to
And
kill.
we're thinking, yeah, we were thinking about making it more humiliating. Because that was the way to go about it. Remember earlier I said, like, as an idea, come up with a curse so that he wakes up every day with a party hat on?
Yeah.
Same train of thought. What if you put a curse on him so that every time the trigger would be to either plot against us or act upon it as if it actually happened? Then, like, an illusionary party shows up around him or something.
Huh.
Interesting paradox going on there.
Exactly. It's almost like it admits paradox. He can't admit that it actually happened or act upon it in secret or not secret. Or it doesn't. The only way he can stay in control is by just acknowledging that it never happened.
Certainly sounds safer.
Just a thought.
I see. There's an
Does anybody know how to create a curse?
I mean, it's still cursed, but it's not quite powerful enough to do what you're asking.
Yeah.
I mean, I did have a guy who made cursed items.
I wonder if the genie can help out with that.
Oh yeah, keep also has a genie. I was thinking somebody else initially. Well, that one was nice too.
I think between the genie and our catalog, come up with something along the lines of the curse I'm looking for.
What about an old crazy wizard?
Oh, not cute.
That sounds crazy wizard. However, I can sneeze, and I'm very ladylike.
Has Olympics met the old crazy wizard yet?
I think
I'm sure she did once.
I think you did once when all the undead, when all the dead came back as ghosts. Was that it?
Right.
Yeah, he was kind of neck deep in that.
Dear
That was a
me.
curse by its ex.
Oh yeah.
We should recruit her.
Oh god.
Alright, I'm going on mute again. Just a thought, I
Get quiet all of a sudden. What's up?
I'm having trouble hearing.
Oh yeah, because a new area. She's in a new location. That's why.
Really echoey. You think so?
I mean, yeah, but like I can still hear her. I can still make out what she's saying.
That's a much more workable plan.
So okay, so we're gonna. Okay, now can we convince the genie to like place the curse?
Well, I mean, it's a genie. You make a wish.
Also, I'm very sorry. Molly is like severely distracting me right now.
Well,
Do you need even do it? Considering it's
I
Orcus.
mean, a wish is
Even
just
for
a curse to someone else.
What if we wish him to do it? I mean, like he has to be obligated if we.
Would he even be powerful enough to do it to Orcus?
That's also true too. Yeah. I mean, we might have to
Maybe
ask.
you call in certain favors from certain deities that some of you know.
We know a few. All right,
I
I'm.
don't know that many.
Uh,
I mean, the most obvious one that comes to mind is Theron.
and the Raven Queen.
You humiliate your enemy.
Fair point.
Yeah, I'm surprised her to ask. I'm gonna like try to contact the two gods. I just have pacts with.
I mean, I could go to the temple of the Raven Queen and try to ask, but I don't think they like me there.
That's fine. I could just ask. I technically already have that connection. Only.
You reach out to Caren, and she advises you not to do this.
Not to do. What?
Of course he does.
God, Mom, I have to! It's to save Fable's soul!
And she says, I know you're going to do it. I'm telling you, you shouldn't. I know you're going to. I'm not strong enough to help you with this.
I
though."
know, but like, if you have ideas.
She says, don't.
Okay. Okay. One down, another one to go.
See, that's smart.
Don't.
That's where we all fail. Look, the first step, don't.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
on the power scale, she's not exactly high up on the power scale.
I know,
these
I
days,
know,
so-
I
we
know.
could try different. Like we could either try to come up with a different plan.
The Raven Queen, however, I will say, gives you some information that you didn't know because it's not widely known.
Ooh, sweet.
She's going to
Ooh,
mention,
hot goss.
she's going to mention two things.
Okay.
She's going to mention that Orcus is incredibly strong on his own, and all the more with the object he usually carries.
Oh, an object. Okay.
So to be wary of that object because it protects him just from just about anything.
Okay.
So we need someone to steal it.
Also tells you not to try to use it if for some reason you ever get your hands on it. 'Cause
Okay.
you'll probably die.
Oh, okay. But it's okay to touch it, right?
Actually, she recommends not even touching it.
Qualification.
Okay, so no touchy the item.
Yeah, it's
okay.
it's his magical wand.
Oh, it's his wand. Okay.
Tells you not to touch it. And two, she tells you that Orcus himself is not as free to take revenge on you as you are worried about, as long as you stay outside of out of his short-term reach. Because back in the era of the gods, during the War of the Gods, he was a participant. And he was imprisoned where he is. So he has very little physical freedom.
Wait, so he was involved in the God War?
Yes, he was.
Oh, wow.
So that means
Surprising.
pulling him out of there would probably be a bad idea.
Yeah, assuming you can do it, it wouldn't be a good idea.
Okay, so we gotta leave him.
But he also
So we
restricts
should
his...
somehow be able to set this up there.
Yeah, it also restricts how much he personally can do to things outside of the reach of his prison, so to speak.
So, okay, so as long as we are out of reach of that prison,
At
we should
best he
be
can
okay.
do is send minions after you. He cannot himself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, question is, how strong are these minions? Just to be sure. Just to be sure.
His most powerful minions are undead.
Okay, we got that covered. I mean, we got a bunch of clerics and paladins here with us, so
I mean, these are not low. These are the strongest of undead.
oh, strongest. Okay, what's the strongest?
She'll tell you that they are at the level where she herself would take direct action to kill them if they were anywhere in her plane at all. Like,
Damn.
she wouldn't just hate them from afar. She would try to destroy them.
Oh, that bad.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Anyway,
I'll
like,
put this
by
in
the way, I'm
perspective.
relaying this to everybody,
Yeah,
by the way.
to put this in perspective, you know that, like, in the plane that she resides in,
The Shadowfell, yeah.
yeah, like, Nightwalkers run around there, and she doesn't actively try to kill
So
them.
something's more stronger than a
lot
Nightrocker.
stronger.
Or even stronger than a Dracolich.
Yeah, much stronger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Because
so...
it's like that one Mr. Chosen Dracolich.
Wait. So, would you say the one thing to humiliate him would be to steal that wand, but not to touch it? But what if we use a mage hand to, like, steal that?
No.
It's a magic hand! You're not technically touching it!
I mean, I'm telekinetic. Kinetic, I can...
Here's what she'll say. She'll tell you that she would love to see his reaction for that being stolen, but she doesn't necessarily advise you to do that. She just tells you that that's the thing isn't where a huge portion of his power comes from,
Okay.
and protects him from a lot of things. So as long as he has that, you'll be limited in what you can force upon him.
Well, we're not gonna use it,
Suggested we steal the wand.
but like but using mage hand should still be okay because we're not technically touching it, right?
She says if you mess with it, just be very careful.
Okay.
And then she leaves it at that. And actually, she tells you that if for some reason you do steal it, she will to let her know because she will want to know that.
Okay. Wait, but you can like see through my eyes anyway. So
That wizard have it.
wait, but Raven Queen, you can see through my eyes. So wouldn't you like see?
You get no response.
Oh, she's not talking.
Yeah, she's done talking to you.
Okay.
Shiva.
Yeah.
So, we're going over to visit a god of the undead.
The demon. But yeah.
Don't you have some kind of curse that every time you see an undead, you kind of go berserk?
But that's a. Actually, that's a good question. Is Orcus a? Hey, Silverfix, is Orcus like count as an undead?
Starts flipping through pages. DM, does he?
I'm gonna say I'm not gonna make you roll for this because you're specifically your whole deal with this character, and no, Orcus is very much not an undead.
Ooh. Okay.
He is someone who hates undead,
Okay. Cool.
despite the fact that he uses undead.
Oh, interesting contradiction.
Yeah, he might hate them more than the Raven Queen does, actually.
Ow. And yet he still uses them.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's very
We
hypocritical.
create an army of undead to worship him at his
I
front
feel like that's a
door.
bad idea. Also, if I create any undead, my soul just immediately forfeit.
Yeah.
No. We just find more undead and repurpose them to eternally worship this guy.
Oh, God.
Oh, what? What's your idea?
You scared?
Well, is the casino still a casino, or is it something else?
It's a spa now.
It's a spa.
Back to being a spa.
It's a spa, right?
A spot?
Yes, it's a spa.
It's still a casino. It'd be way more fun to just drop
Wait,
the entire
oh,
thing into its realm.
But if you guys are gonna bring in undead, I gotta be blindfolded for that.
And it was passing fun. All I know is, we really want to humiliate him, we need to take away that wand.
Yeah, we can't touch it. So anybody with mage hand or can telekinetically do it.
I can.
What do I
Is anyone side-eyeing sound effects for that volunteer?
I was actually gonna ask if any of the rogues know a mage hand, but
Fable might. Because I think she's the only one of our rogues who can use magic.
she's muted, so like
I don't suppose Carter knows any monsters that'll possibly cause confusion on site.
I don't see caught an Umber Hulk. Okay.
Lost in my repertoire, I believe. Unless Moody, can you double check? But I'm like 90% sure.
Yeah, I don't think you do, but I will double check because It's not impossible.
Sombra, don't you have a chance?
What I can maybe do is come up with a way to alter the prank spell so that it is now attached to the wand. So every time we use the wand, it casts the prank spell.
Yeah, you don't have
That
mage
actually
hand.
sounds kind of fun.
Yeah, we could try that.
I will say,
The worst. Doesn't using prank involve some?
I was about to say, as soon as you suggest that, Preishu shows up with a sign that says no.
Oh.
Because that would involve him showing up every single time, and he does not want to do that.
Then get somebody else to show up.
That's not how prank works.
Why not just get a clone of himself to show up?
Don't know how prank works.
That's not how prank works.
Okay, then never mind.
Yeah, he absolutely vetoes that one idea. And in fact, when he shows up to Fable with the no, he's got the eyes, like, pleading eyes of, like, don't.
I think you got your answer on that.
Yeah, Preishu's basically, he's saying no, but he's mostly, like, begging Fable not to do that.
But if we separate him from the wand and use that curse we were talking about,
Then that could work.
there is the hiccup of we have to go to his realm.
Yeah, that's true.
Because otherwise, either we'd be freeing him from his prison or just not be able to pull him out at all.
Can we just let's just steal the wand while he's in the prison and just have him stay there?
Or what we could do is we steal the wand, replace it with an identical looking wand. Something rather ridiculous. Such as throwing confetti. Doesn't have to be particularly direct to him. It's just make him look silly whenever he tries to use it. What do you guys think?
I don't know. Maybe? We'll probably annoy him real a lot. Oh, that was Crystal. And she's back. Why is she like me?
Kate?
Why does Molly like me so much?
Hey.
Yeah,
Is she able to hear me?
I'm pretty sure she can hear you. She's just muted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she might be having... She said she was on the road for a few
Yeah,
minutes.
she's
So.
on the road, so
So, we kind of sort of have a plan. Go to his realm, try to steal that wand, but don't use it. And then... What do we do with the wand when we steal it? Just give it back to him?
No.
yeah, we should absolutely make sure it goes to some place he could never reach. He or his minions could never reach.
Should we give it to the Raven Queen?
Give it direct. I'm not sure how she would feel about it, but we could try giving it directly to her.
What would she think?
Why do you think I would tell you what you would think?
Because I'm in contact with her?
Yeah, but she doesn't owe you anything. She doesn't have to tell you anything. If she does, that's because she
You can't
usually...
say, like, if you do.
I'd say to let her know.
She sure did. didn't she?
Yeah, to let her know.
If you manage to steal it.
Okay.
Maybe it's a managed to steal it. Well,
Alright, fine. Okay, so... I mean, we're not...
I mean, that or we, like, go back to the astral sea and...
We're just chuck it in the astral sea.
No,
Sounds like a bad idea.
I was thinking, you know how there's that vault of the gods?
Yeah. But that's in Mount Celestia, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's not like we can't go back.
Not true. Can your cube of your Rubik's thing take us just straight to Mount Celestia?
Yeah, the cube of Rubik's can take you to Mount Celestia. You made a point of bringing it.
I can go there. I do think we have to go through that whole checkpoint thing, though.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, they're gonna get real pissed off.
Yeah, well, that's fine. We'll just tell them not. We're not here to. We don't have fruit. We'll just let them know we don't have fruit.
Yeah, we just gotta make sure we don't bring any fruit.
They really care about that, yeah.
I still remember that. Like, what the heck?
But yeah, I can probably get us all right back to that checkpoint, and then we can bring the wand to the Vault of the Gods.
All right.
That is, of course, if it isn't going to be used in some way to destroy or otherwise benefit humanity. More vanity.
Now the
More
question.
vanity.
All right. So that leaves 3 questions. 1, who's going to be the one to steal the wand? 2, how are we getting to the Orcus' prison? And 3, who's going to go there?
Well, 2 I can help with. As long as I know the plane, I can just open a gate to it. I will use my most powerful spell of the day.
Hmm.
As for stealing the wand, don't know.
Unless anybody has those, like, mechanical hand grabby thingies.
I mean, I think you have someone in the basement who has some arms you could borrow.
What?
I
Yeah.
know what
Oh!
Is there
Oh!
anyone who would know how to use that?
Oh!
Yeah,
I
just because
mean-
she's been at the library doesn't mean she hasn't been paying attention to what's going on.
I mean, we stick it on an undead. Fairly certain they can figure out how to use it.
What about a whip?
I mean, I could theoretically, you could make a corpse guardian, I could summon dead, not technically undead.
Maybe even a golem.
Pretty sure I have at least enough bits to assemble at least one astral dreadnought.
Ugh.
To be fair, I thought the Astral Dreadnought was supposed to be the party bus. Am I right to
I
assume
was
that?
going to use some of their components for a project I'm working on.
Is it a meat dragon?
Not a meat dragon.
Oh my god.
The tower.
The meat tower.
Wrong tower. Come on. You've met me. You know how this works.
He's trying to make a reference.
Bonafide, bonalicious.
The central clock tower
Does
of
it
the
need
university
to-
I want to make.
Will we need to assemble a skeleton crew for this thing?
Also my house.
You have a bone tower for a house?
Not yet.
They're boning in the bone.
Oh my god.
Currently in the process of acquiring the land.
I feel like someone's gonna have a
I
bear.
know.
Oh my god, stop!
Tell the tiger about it.
Why don't we tell the tiger about it?
Yeah.
This would fight me on every step of the way.
Yeah, but the tiger's
But
not
you're gonna
there.
Here.
Not yet.
I mean, just outside of Woodstorm, yes. I'm building a university.
Out of
Yeah.
I want
bones?
to teach magic.
I'm gonna
Bonus.
complain. It's gonna happen.
I want to get fired up in the project, but he can't stop it.
You know, maybe we don't need to live in this town.
I could go back to my village.
That exact comment is why the people of the town want Caren to be mayor.
Yeah, but Kieran doesn't want to be mayor.
Yeah, that's why he should be.
He just wants to live in peace with his
For
animals.
being good mayor, it's not wanting the job.
I want to be mayor. How long do they even want me to be mayor?
Forever.
He can't be. Oh wait, how can he be?
See, that's
God,
not
I've
going
been the mayor for like
to
1,000
You know what?
years.
This guy has a whole idea of term limit.
I mean, Kieran, do you even want to be
That's true.
mayor?
They don't actually want him to be mayor
No.
forever, but they want him to be mayor for like a
Okay.
couple of terms so that he sets everything up right and sets the proper
I
example.
feel bad for Breezy's dad.
I feel bad for the townspeople to put up with our shit.
True.
Again, this is why they want to vote for you.
I mean, look at. I mean,
We're quite literally the problem.
University City.
We could make this university town, yeah, but why Bone Tower?
yeah,
Why
that's
not just
what.
a normal tower?
Yeah, like what's up with bones?
I mean, your Astro Dreadnought bones are incredibly magical.
And large.
And also incredibly strong. We already have the bones, so it's not like I'm paying for extra building materials.
Okay.
Processing time
Yeah.
might be take a little bit though.
Like parts of the tower float.
The bone tower comes. Anthos is moving away. But you don't.
Not directly in town.
Yeah, but you wait. Does Anthos even live in
No.
Yeah, he lives in town.
In
He lives in the mansion.
Okay.
He's got a room there. It's just hidden.
I mean, like he could go. I mean, like I'm pretty sure Anthos would have like a backup place to go to if he ever wants to move out. Oh, 3 houses. Okay.
Yeah, I mean he has literally a home in the Elven capital. You know, you've met some of his servants and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, the bones don't have to be on the outside.
What does that mean?
The structural components.
That's better, I guess. No matter how you spin it, they're not gonna like seeing the bone tower. If they actually see the bones.
I mean, you don't
Good
have
luck
to
with the
call it that.
permitting.
You can call it the Astral Tower. That's one of the advantages of being part of. That's one of the advantages of being part of the government now.
Now I'm just picturing concrete made using astral dreadnought bones.
It would look a lot like just white
Sorry
concrete.
about this tangent.
It's pretty random.
And it happens because of town has every right to hate our ass. A dragon stealing all the local animals.
To be fair, like the dragon let himself in,
Yeah,
right?
and whoever invited him or told him about this place needs to deal with him. Big responsibility for that.
Cole,
What?
it's your uncle.
Oh.
Your uncle's taking all the forest animals and fucking over the town.
You'll be fine.
Behind you say.
And you know, the equilibrium will eventually establish itself, and
I mean, is he hurting the animal?
no, I think it's eating them.
He's eating them.
Eating them, cutting into the town's ability to get meat. So we need to figure out a way to restore equilibrium to the forest so it's not being decimated by one very hungry dragon.
Looks like it has. God damn it! Can't do one thing on my way.
Can we just send him to that one place where your dragon bestie is? I forgot his name. Sorry. Oh wait, maybe it's not a good idea. No.
You think it's a good idea? Look what he's doing here. Won't it be better if he went over there and did it?
No, I guess not.
You don't put like a limit on him or try to get him to cooperate in a way.
Well, I mean, he's a red dragon. Good luck with convince. Unless you maybe bribe him with money. I don't fucking know.
Is there a way to relocate?
Maybe you can bribe him with something.
I mean, he's a red dragon. He can be pretty greedy. No offense, Cole.
Don't take it. I mean, it's
just
like
got Kitty over her tongue. I wasn't there for that.
No, you. I don't think. No, you weren't. It was Cadence. Cadence? Still?
That was a Cadence, but
Just, yeah.
I mean,
I'll just say that was above table.
Okay. Well, actually, those look pretty cool.
Okay.
We're like segueing a lot of this stuff.
We're on a big tangent.
Yeah,
You guys seem to be having fun, so I'm letting it happen.
it is fun.
Just wait for.
But we seriously gotta like complete this
also
orchestra.
get because this is
Well, that's
the
an
thing,
important
so-
tangent.
let's see. I got a tongue. I got a pearl.
Well, the question is this tangent going to not deviate too far from trying to reach our goal of the...
Orchestra, it kinda is. Because we went from Bone Tower to Dragon. We kinda stopped
Gonna
talking
have
about orchestra.
ramifications in the future if we don't at least talk about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Kate seems to
And
have
we
a
kind
pretty
of have,
good
mostly have a plan
idea.
for
Why don't we get him to
Marcus
deal
Payne
with that
is
while
waiting
we're
for
out?
what relevant player to be back.
Well, she's in the chat, so I guess. Are you there, Kate?
We could like leave Keith to deal with him.
No!
We could probably feed the dragon with like magic.
So we have most of a plan. We just need your input for when you can.
We live in a town next to the big forest. Can we at least make it a tree? I'm sorry. I'm not making out anything that you're saying right now.
I think I heard, I'll listen, but I can't talk.
No idea what she said.
I heard what she said. She said,
He's on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We live in a town.
So
Yeah.
we may need to wait until she gets back to where she's going.
Listening but can't talk. Okay. We live in a town in the middle of nowhere next to a big forest. Can we at least make it a tree? Send the dragon to the great horde in the sky. We're not killing him. This was in reference to yeah. Plus, he's an ancient dragon. We never killed an ancient dragon before.
I mean, I can go back to him. I mean,
So we can.
Kill him. I think we just need to.
We need to relocate him like we would.
Just,
Banana.
but where? That's the thing. Where can we relocate him?
That's the yeah. I mean, he might be a hit
Well,
to me.
okay. Where's a land that is like wild and untamed and far from any and all humanity?
That could be one of the other planes, maybe. I don't know. Can't be
Oh,
here.
wait. I have a question. What if we also need his help too? We can't. How can we get him back? I said if we need his help.
Well, I mean, we can.
Isn't it?
We can
Isn't
play
there literally just a plane that is all
fire.
tracts of land and forest and animals and
The plane of Earth.
That's not what the planet Earth is like.
no, I was thinking
Maybe.
uh
Maybe we stick him in the Shadowfell.
It's like
the places already have to
literally the plane that is like the happy hunting grounds kind of thing.
Yeah, but the play is the happy hunting ground. What the fuck?
Well, Anthos is suggesting the Astral Sea. Okay, well, alright, let's just think of, like, how the other dragons were. Like, the pink dragon was at the mountains. Gilgan and Kidu have their own location at the forest, like, close to the, what was it, close to the East Coast? Or the West Coast?
Yeah, they're not that far from, like, the various settlements of the Tabaxi.
Yeah, that's,
Or the planescape, I'm trying to remember.
let's send them to the, I don't think we can send them to the plane of fire. We're not even allowed to go there anymore.
Well, we're not
volcano?
allowed. Doesn't mean he's not allowed.
Yeah, but how is he
I'm
gonna...
sure most of us are not welcome back there.
Yeah,
Back where?
the plane of fire, because we,
Yeah, there's
the whole city of brass thing.
Very, very angry Ifrit there.
Yeah. Who's in...
Yeah.
Yeah, can't go back there. Fire is out of the question. Air is definitely out of the question. Yeah, I'm stumped.
Sorry, I'm trying to find a map of the planescape that's not impossible
Okay.
to read on.
What about the Bacon Temple Islands?
Bacon.
If he just needs food, he could just grab some random item, dip it in that fountain, and boom, he becomes bacon.
But won't he get tired of bacon?
I think the question is, can you get tired of bacon?
Yeah.
Also, bacon is not fully healthy if you consume it all the time.
It's a dragon.
It's a...
It needs meat.
Did someone say meat?
Yep.
Just concerned.
But do dragons eat other stuff aside from meat? Because, like, he's been eating animals. Animals count as meat.
Animals are meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of
So, like, how... So, like, he won't be tired of bacon because bacon is meat. Plus, there's, like, one bacon guy at that temple, so, hey, you can, like, keep him company. He's live there all alone.
They're gonna have a drones around.
God, I just...
Do you want to send Craig to, like, one of the druids?
No, I was gonna. I still have that communication leaf, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Can I try and ask the archers if they know any place I could send an ancient dragon?
You absolutely can try asking them.
By the way, Kira, you know if you're helping doing this and if the townsfolk finds out, that's just even more of a reason for them wanting you to be mayor, right?
That's a problem for
It's
future
just
me.
called the Beastland. Jeez. We could just send him to the Beastlands.
What's that?
It's a plane.
It's plain.
Plane.
Alright, so Kira, you reach out to the Great Circle of Druids and ask if there's somewhere you can send an ancient red dragon. And they'll come back and tell you that wherever they've settled is probably the best place for them. Because anywhere you send them is going to disrupt the natural balance of things.
Well, shit.
Oh shit.
So he's stuck.
Yeah.
So we're just kind of stuck with him disrupting the natural balance of our place instead of anyone else.
Yeah.
Well, they can't in good conscience have you... Yeah, I mean, you haven't tried talking to him, I will say that.
Let's just fucking talk to him. God damn it.
Let's talk to him.
I mean, I'm gonna offer to send him to the baselines if he wants.
Let's talk to him. He's an old fart. Do you think he's gonna listen?
We might listen to you. You're his niece.
That means shame.
Bribe him with fucking money. Bribe him with fucking money or rare items. He's into that.
I got a pearl.
So there you go. And Joel's snoring now.
Sorry.
I got a pearl, and I think I got a tongue. What are you talking about a tongue?
You telling me you're gonna bribe him with Faust's severed tongue?
Yes.
Well, not how much that'll be valuable to him. It's just a really small piece of meat.
It's not about the fact it's meat. It's about whose meat it is.
Yes.
Again, I don't think he'll care.
We're doing
No.
this.
Maybe.
Alright, we're doing this then. Okay, let's go.
You go see him
You
then?
gotta try something.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what we're doing now, I guess.
Alright. You go to the cave that's not too far from the mansion where you know he lives. And when you enter the cave, you see him there, happily lounging on his hoard.
Is he asleep?
He is not asleep.
Okay. Go do your thing.
He's seems to be eating.
Uncle.
And he'll turn just as he's about to eat a whole cow to look at Cole.
Oh my god. Wait, is it Earl?
It is not Earl.
Okay. He's eating a cow. Trying to eat a cow.
Uncle, can you put the cow down real quick and so we can talk for a bit? Just put it down real quick.
He places the cow back down.
Did the cow run away?
No, he's got like a little thing to keep it from going anywhere. There's a whole bunch of other cows in there.
There's all... Where did you get all the cows?
Probably from around.
Uncle, you cannot be eating this much. You're fucking.
Off table, I was worried she was gonna say the. He was fat.
That's what I thought she did.
I think
I thought you were gonna say that.
Yeah, I thought so.
I would say he's fat, but I couldn't tell if that's in scale or his fat.
He says, "What do you mean I can't eat this cow?"
Because some of this cow, we need to eat too. You're eating too fucking much. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but you are getting kind of chunky.
Oh, there. Yeah.
Gee, little one.
Yep.
Ah.
There it is.
Oh, now you've done it.
He's gonna like turn his head to
I love
look.
you, Uncle, but it just, you can't eat this much. I am sorry.
You know there's a stern typical. You realize he's a giant red dragon, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's actually gonna like lean his head down to like squint at Cole and be like, "You don't eat enough. That's why you're so tiny and puny."
I squint back at him. I eat plenty. I am fine.
He says, "You're just so." He like moves his claw to like make a tiny pinch, like. But he's like, "You're too tiny. You're so small."
Well, I'm sorry that Dad fucked a human.
And he's actually gonna say, "Here, eat this," and he's gonna like offer you a whole cow. He's like, "Get some meat on those bones."
Actually, you don't know if you want it. I'm giving it.
Oh my God.
What? Green meat? Hell yeah. Fruit. You know what?
Don't let's focus over here. Don't let's focus over here. Come on.
Anyways, I appreciate the offer.
Do you really?
Yes. Anyways, this Uncle, you can't be eating all of this because some of us, we need this too. Also, animals need this too. You're fucking bitch. We did it.
God.
to consume a lot, it's not a smart thing. Because if you eat a lot, you're not gonna have anything.
And he's gonna say, well, what do you suggest? I starve?
You're not. Oh, you're so dramatic.
Okay.
You're not gonna starve.
Very good. You're not missing much.
You're not gonna starve. Don't be dramatic. You're gonna be fine. Okay, my question is, how often do you eat?
As he says, I eat 4 times a day, like any proper dragon of my age and size should.
Okay. How much does he eat per time?
Yeah. How much do you eat per time?
Per meal? Yeah.
He points to the big, like, herd of cows. It's like 30 cows. He's like, about that much.
30 cows.
Mhm.
Would one ever feeling being work on it?
What?
I remember there's like these beans that you can feed somebody and it provides enough sustenance for a whole day or something like that.
That's a good berry. I don't think he can eat a good berry.
I don't think those work on dragons.
Yeah.
Probably do, but I don't think he cares.
No.
And I will say, you notice that when he gestures to the cows, you do notice near the cows that there's also a fairly sizable amount of, like, fruit and other plants and things as well, presumably to eat those as well.
No.
Uncle,
Way more than 30
why don't
cows.
you eat this? Like the
He
food
says
you
he says I am eating that.
Should we give him one of the paintings? That's like free food right there.
I mean, I could make a suggestion.
Alright?
Okay.
The Beastlands.
Oh, did you see bacon
In
too?
a mere plain of open forests, animals hunting, and it
I
will
cannot-
never, ever be depleted.
Oh, see, now that's a good idea. Uncle, what about that?
He says, no can do. I gotta keep an eye on you.
Damn it. Damn it.
So he can't leave because you're here.
Yeah.
I hear snoring. That's
Oh,
Joel.
this Joel, he's
It's one of those things where you have to prove to him that you're capable.
Yeah. He says, while you're still tiny and shrimpy like that, I gotta keep an eye on you until you're fully grown. A few thousand years. Then you can go out on your own.
I'm pretty sure she's gonna die within thousands of years.
Uncle, I assure you, I am fine. I have friends. They're like a family to me. They can.
I'm your actual family, and they're not dragons.
Yeah, she's got a point with
I'm
that.
half a dragon.
He says, yeah, but that's
Dragonborn.
yeah, but you're still dragon.
I
She's
have
a
this
dragon,
dragon form to
and she is
protect me.
also quite powerful.
Oh, what was that? Oh, Uncle, I know it was but I withstood my ground. I withstood my ground. I kept on getting hit, but I kept on standing up. My health was never depleted.
Yeah, she beat a snake goddess. We all saw it.
He says, yes, that sounds very nice and strong and awesome, but still, you're too young. I've got to stay here. He says, if I promise to try to eat less, will you stop bugging me?
Now define how much is less.
Yeah, that depends on how much is less.
We'll just ask her.
But I have a suggestion, and I know you're not going to like this one.
Yeah.
You could buy
And he's gonna say, you're suggesting I give up some of my gold
So the fix the red
to
dragon.
purchase food like a
That's the
human?
economy. And as the economy grows, so too could your hoard.
He says, what? Wait now, what?
You know,
Oh my
we
God.
This
I
interesting
can understand economics.
called stock markets.
Pretty sure those don't exist here.
Capitalism. Introduce it to
Have you
why not?
spent some time in the city of Sigil in a library?
Yeah,
She read all kinds of shit.
she did. But you
Yeah,
know
but I
that.
thought she'd be against capitalism.
Zelda thinks no. She's all for any system she can game to gain an advantage.
Yeah, but
Yeah, now he's listening very intently. He's like, "What's this about increasing my horde?"
Oh,
Darcy,
yeah.
this world.
You sacrifice something to gain something.
He says, "But how?"
Not investment.
Same
You
difference.
invent a small amount of gold now and receive in time, in longer terms, a greater amount than you initially invested.
He says, "So if I give them money for cows now, they'll give me more money and cows later. How much later?"
Well, in this case, you would be investing in the cattle industry.
He said, "Yeah, but how many?" He says, "How many centuries do I have to wait?"
Well, that's the beauty of it. Investment can work on a human time scale.
Oh, see, that's not bad.
A matter of years.
And you can see he's moving a claw to like scratch his chin. He's like, So I get more money and I get cows, and you stop bugging me.
You invest a small amount of money to the farmers to purchase and care for more cows and purchase more land to feed those cows. The greater portion of those cows can then be sold at market. And then, once the cows have been sold at market, you receive a portion of the sales
Of the cows.
of those cows. The remaining cows that aren't sold at market
Yeah, we just
would
gotta.
then theoretically be also part of your. Well,
Living
you'd have to.
Okay.
You would have to make a contract. As it happens, I believe Lemon Cake is pretty good at this.
God.
He says, "I don't know what a lemon cake is, but he says I'm up for more cows and money." All right, bring your tiny puny human farmers here.
Oh,
And I'll tell them-
I'm interested to add to your collection of boards so you can get more money out of it, I think. Let me see, where is it? There it is.
You're sacrificing in the short term to gain more in the long term. As the cattle farmers continuously make more money from their farming, they will be able to purchase more land, feed more cows, etc., etc., expanding exponentially.
And thus more cows.
He says, "I'm convinced. Bring those tiny puny human farmers here."
And everyone wins. Except perhaps the cows.
Well, now we gotta bring the farmers here.
Hold on.
And also lemon
We'll
cake.
give her uncle the pearl because it might help him more with more money.
He's sitting on a giant stash of treasure.
Yeah, he's gonna take it. He's gonna like use one of his big claws to tussle Cole's hair, and then he's gonna put the pearl in it, like just drop it in his giant hoard.
There, more money.
This is what being lawful chaotic is. Or in this case, lawful neutral is very much Solifix's thing.
Oh, Colo's gonna show her uncle the tongue.
Oh my god.
Got a tongue.
And he's gonna look, and he's gonna be like, "Looks like a mouthful for you."
Grr.
I don't think she's planning on eating it.
Well, that's a waste. The tongue is one of the
You
best
have your
parts.
treasures, I have my treasures.
He says food isn't whatever. You are such a weirdo.
I mean, there are some delicacies where you can eat toes,
Yeah,
but
he'll
never...
tell you that cow's tongues are the best part.
This can confirm.
Okay.
Well, now we gotta bring the farmers.
Having thus. Man, we could probably have way salt negotiating with the cattle farmers and such.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's gonna get real dry, can't it?
No, yeah, it's fine, it's fine. He agrees to...
And thus having invented investment capitalism, Silverfix has ensured the destruction of this
I
world.
was about to say doom the world. Especially because you're propping up an ancient red dragon to be at the top of the pyramid of capitalism.
Why did
I
we...
mean, if it wasn't her, someone else would have done it.
Is it capitalism or capitalism?
At this point, we are gonna probably have to move out of Windstorm.
Oh, see, now Windstorm's gonna get its own version of Wall Street, and
It's gonna be Cow Central.
congratulations, I just invented the fantasy New York.
Oh, no.
Oh, you bastard.
Okay, so one problem solved, kind of, sort of, so...
One problem solved, one problem created.
Yeah.
Great work, everyone.
Solving our problems forever.
And Criterion, every 4 times a day, Cole's uncle is now going to use magic to telepathically remind her to eat properly. Because she's a tiny shrimp.
I think it's probably the closest we've ever had to a dad. Oops.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry. I'm saying it's above table. I know she wouldn't say that. I'm sorry.
What? What? Say what?
What I just said.
That's not what she was reacting
What did
to.
you say?
What? What was you reacting to?
Reacting to the fact that he's going to constantly remind her that she's too small and needs to eat more.
Yeah, he really gotta understand that half dragons don't work like that.
It's not how it works with this guy.
Okay.
He figures if she eats enough, she'll get big enough and be like a full dragon eventually.
That's not gonna work.
I'm built. I'm muscular and everything. I'm tall. I grew. I'm training.
You're doing good. You're doing good, Cole. So, should we do the Orcus thing now, or do we just,
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, that was...
Fuck this now.
Once and for all, yes. Once and for all, indeed. It's solved once and for all. Oh man, I can't wait. I have plans for this now.
Consequences.
I have so many thoughts
First the
about this.
freaking tiger, now this. Like,
So many
Yeah, you
thoughts.
live longer.
Yeah, I live
you live the long... Yeah, you live the longest.
Well, it's not my problem.
That is if Silverfix doesn't somehow end up immortal through use of all the random magic she uses. Could just end up being a
She
consequence.
keeps rubbing me. What is with her?
I have so many thoughts about what's gonna happen now because of this. So many things.
Of course you do.
You're welcome.
So, what now?
That's up to you. If Kate's back, we can move on the Orcus thing.
Or are you still on the road?
I would hope not by now, because it's been quite a while.
So, about that bone tower.
That's an ironic sighting. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Excellent. Okay. So, I've been trying to keep track. It's hard sometimes on the student.
Oh.
So what was the deal with Cole's uncle? Besides convincing him to go on a diet?
He was eating a
Basically invented capitalism for him.
lot of the resources. So
Introduced him to the wonderful concept of investments.
I did hear this and I was very impressed. I'm still waiting on the why. What is the deal with him? I'm very impressed with the whole teaching and looking at it.
So he doesn't want to leave because Cole is too small and thus needs to be properly defended. At least in his mind.
Yeah, he figures in a couple thousand years she'll be good enough to be out on her own.
Okay. Why did Cole talk to her uncle in the first place?
Because he was eating all the cattle in town, and the people were upset about it.
Oh,
It was part of a laundry list of complaints that the town is levied against us.
I
Yeah, so they decided to tackle one of those complaints.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
yeah, right.
and their solution was to teach a red dragon about capitalism, which definitely won't have ramifications for in the future.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Teaching a red dragon economics, what could go wrong?
Yeah.
Everything will go wrong to the point where we're just gonna have to leave and find a new
No,
place
you're
to
not
live.
gonna have to deal with it. So it's fine, right?
Technically, this is all silver fixes items, so.
Future, I'm gonna be very upset.
I'll kill myself.
Oh, I'm upset. Why? It's all about capitalism.
So we're back to the orchids thing now?
Yeah.
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 We were waiting for you to, like,
Yeah, they
actually-
spent an afternoon talking with the red dragon about economics, and now, yeah.
Okay. So, I remember hearing something about a wand.
Yeah, the wand that Orcus has, that's a big part of his
It's his favorite toy.
strength, basically.
Yeah, the Raven Queen confirmed that it is a huge portion of his strength comes from that wand.
So we fuck with his favorite toy.
Yep. But we just
Why did we
cannot
steal it, basically?
steal it, and we're gonna send it to the vault in Mount Celestia. And as long as he stays in that freaking prison and we don't go back there ever again, we'll be okay.
I mean, he might put his minions after us, but
But we need to dash. We need to grab and dash.
I mean, we could probably throw some confetti just to keep parts of your plate.
I mean, I appreciate that. I like it. It's simple and it's small time. I appreciate that.
All right. So I'm gonna guess that we're all going. Are we all going to? We're all going there, right?
I mean, I figure
most
it's
of
like
us are.
on interference. Just gonna try and send waves upon waves of disposable minions.
So,
Gonna be the grabber.
okay. This is on me, so I don't mind vol- that one's on me, so I don't mind volunteering for that. But it's not my style of rogue.
I could ask an artificer to make you like a lead-lined glove.
What do we know about, like, touching this thing?
You were told not to.
It'll have eyes. You touch it.
Yeah, but, like, there's forums involved, right? Like, even just being around this guy to get this thing is going to be great. Hmm. would it be in our best interest then to pick a room, have a backup room, and just stack them with everything that we possibly can, instead of everybody going and having one person make things and another person having one?
If you guys like, let me just if you guys like, I can cast a foresight for one of the rogues.
Mm-hmm.
That'll give you guys advantage on your stealth and your checks and saves.
I also want to use the backup rogue because of my orcs.
Okay.
And I can be a big stick if things go wrong. But I don't recommend that I'm the one that does the grabbing.
Well, we can't. Well, you guys can't touch the wand, so like, how are you guys even be able to like swipe it?
You were mentioning mage hand before. You can get a scroll with that. That's a first level spell.
No, that's a
Oh,
cantrip.
It's a cantrip.
It's first level spell, it's a cantrip.
That's even better. However, my second question still remains. How heavy is this thing? How big is this thing? Because it's for orchids.
With the Raven Queen?
She did not tell. Raven Queen didn't tell you, but there's nothing that stops you from trying to research into it right now.
Alright, research! The Wand of Orcus.
If you're trying to research into this, roll history.
Alright, I'm going to use my researcher background.
I will assist. As I have the same.
Okay. So, rolling history. Ooh. I don't know if I had advantage, but I thought with the whole action.
Here's what I'll say that you find out about this, now that you're specifically trying to look into this wand. Here's the things I'll tell you. One, it is very large. Too large to be carried by Mage Hand because it is designed to be held by
Damn it.
a bigger being. So, for him, it's a wand. For you guys, it's a very large staff. Like a staff that requires 2 hands.
Staff.
That's its size.
Oh, jeez.
2, the top of the staff is a large skull. The skull of a powerful hero once slain by Orcus. That's the core part of his wand. And there are rumors that the wand itself is alive and sentient.
Does it count as an undead?
No, it counts as a sentient magic weapon.
Okay, just wanted to be sure.
The red clan ship is sentient, not the weapon.
Possibly if you were carrying it.
Because the plane shift requires actually touching the thing.
Yeah.
Do we want to cast a resurrect on the skull?
I don't think that will work.
Why not?
Because again, we still have to
Touch it. And we are told not to touch it.
No, she said we can touch it.
No, it said not to touch it. That's what she said, right?
Yeah, she was really clear not to touch it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you learn that one, it's like a large 2-handed staff with the head of the staff being a huge skull of a powerful hero slain millennia ago. 2, that it is sentient. And 3, you learn that it, if touched, it will forcibly attempt to attune to anyone that touches it. And failure of that process would mean death.
Has anyone got Unseen Serpent? This seems like an Unseen Serpent kind of roll.
Unseen Serpent work. What do we know? Looney?
Mm-hmm.
Unseen servant? If that work?
I guess it would be only one way to find out, which would be to try to do it. Because what you research doesn't tell you whether specifically Unseen Servant could pick this up or not.
So, well, what if the thing that touches it isn't actually sentient themselves?
Like a gold?
Would it attune to something that is a golem
Like some kind of construct.
or construct?
No, there's only one way to find out if that would work.
Another history check?
I think it'd be an Arcana check to see if constructs can attune to magical items.
I'll let you make a second history check on this one. I'm just going to tell you right now, getting any more information is extremely hard.
24.
That is definitely better. What I'll say is you know that you learn one additional thing. This wand, if touched by, say, a construct, would just dispel the construct into death. Whatever magic animates them, gone.
Okay, no construct then.
And the staff itself, being alive, it's loyal to Orcus to a fault, so it will try to, anyone who tries to use it will inevitably, it will try to lead them to benefiting Orcus in some way.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Two other spell choices that I've got off the top of my head. One is Digby's Hand.
Bigsby's hand. Interesting.
Ooh, did we say hey now?
Which I'm assuming some of it.
I don't actually know if any of you can cast that spell.
Oh wait, yeah. I think that's
I don't know where my spell is.
Yeah. Are you a sorcerer or a wizard?
It's Artificer, Sorcerer, Wizard, but... yeah, I don't know if anyone, I don't know if any of you have ever taken that spell.
Wasn't the sorcerer spell fairy, right?
Yes, but I would need the actual spell to copy it into my spellbook, and that's the process.
Why don't we just get a scroll? Why don't we just get a scroll?
Can you copy a scroll into the spellbook?
To get
But
that
it-
into
anyway,
the spell. So we
yeah,
could try
I
to
have a normal mage hand. I have a kinetic mage hand, which means I have double the range and double the lift. I don't know if that's a equivalent or
I think that mage hands tops out at 30 pounds, and that would double it, make it 60 pounds. I think we're dealing with an item that's multiple hundreds of pounds. Because my second thought was,
Yeah, Mage Hand can only lift up to 5 pounds. It can barely lift anything.
there we go.
if I can double
So
that
big-
to 10, but yeah, that's not enough.
And so Bixby's hand?
Yeah,
Bigsby's Hand is a different story entirely. So it has... Bigby's Hand is a very, very strange spell. It creates something that has its own statistics, so to speak. It's really weird.
I think we just landed a special spell.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of a single spell that kind of works the same way as it.
might I suggest? Actually, not suggest. Can I inquire? So, my constructs made of made of once alive things.
Yes,
I'm undead.
Not technically, not technically.
How would they interact with this object?
So based on that 24 that was just rolled, you know that it'll dispel any construct or weak, like fairly minimal spells. Anything that touches it that's not extremely powerful magic is just going to be immediately dispelled.
Okay. What if I used a corpse guardian?
I think it would be
Because
reasonable.
that's a high level spell.
I think it would be reasonable that the strength would probably depend on what is used to make what the guardian is. Like if you used it on like the body of a human, it would probably just collapse the second it got near it. The strength.
Yeah, no, I would definitely want to go with something pretty hefty. What do we have for dead bodies around?
In terms of strong stuff, the strongest thing I can think of that you have the full complete body of is you've got one full complete body of a dreadnought because you sold the parts of the other one away.
If I'm not mistaken, we do still have a dragon.
I'll be using the bones for other things, so I might as well.
Do we know the remains of that shadow dragon at the tower when like Keith was first introduced?
I don't believe you kept those.
No, man, we know where it is.
Well, you know where it was.
Where it was.
I mean, how long has it been dead?
A while. Couple of years.
Look, I either work with fresh things or things that have been dead so long that they don't smell.
Maybe you count as the latter?
I'm talking about. I got distracted by cat.
We're trying to find a body for.
Probably our best.
I will say you know that it would probably be powerful enough to lift the hand and quite possibly able to resist it if anything's going to.
Okay, well, let's just get a scroll of Big Ba's hand.
I feel like having an astral dreadnought on our side is just helpful regardless.
Are we are we getting a astral dreadnought?
Well, it's a 24-hour cast, so this is something I need to do before we do this.
Okay.
Good thing is, there's no time limit on it. It lasts until I create a new one,
Or it's destroyed.
or it's destroyed. It's probably gonna get destroyed.
I did also have one other thought.
Yep.
And that's that Caren has something up his sleeve where he could make the earth do what he wants. And just pick it up with no.
Oh. Yeah, can you make like an earth hand and like grab it? You can-
And when we have something, it would be a level 18 to at this point.
Especially with the staff of.
Technically, we're level 19.
Jesus, okay.
Yep.
Yeah? We're level 19.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Did you forget to level up?
No, I'm pretty sure she did.
Probably not, but yeah, no, I didn't.
You didn't level up?
I did.
No, he
Okay.
didn't forget. Yeah,
Okay, I wasn't
he's
sure
the
if
right
you
level.
didn't.
You got something, Caren?
Can you make the earth like? Wait, do we even know if there's like earth on that in Orcus's prison?
There's probably spells or something.
Uh-huh.
If anything, we could bring some with us.
Would that really work though?
There's only one way to find out.
Wish you would say that.
I mean, how fine a control do you have?
Why not trap the
See what you got.
what
I got pretty fine control of it, yeah.
Yeah.
I was also going to suggest, like, why not trap the wand in like a sphere of water and then just drag it with you? Can you do
Would
that?
he willingly just let that happen?
I don't know. Probably not.
To make him draw it first.
Yeah, fair.
This is something that we do have to consider. We're gonna have to make Orcus drop this wand first before we do anything with it.
I was spell for that, but I probably doubt he'll fail to save.
I'm going to start casting Corpse Guardian.
Okay.
Alright.
And having
You can
plans, multiple plans is awesome. I want a plan all the way to plan X prepared.
Yeah, we don't want to like plan something and then forget to plan like escape or whatever.
This isn't gonna be like where we had a plan and then we ran out of plan.
We're gonna keep referencing that all the time.
Oh yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, if you wanted to really make that comparable, what would end up being the result of this is you smash his prison on your way out.
Wait, oh god, let's not do that.
Not do that. They didn't do that.
So no earthquakes.
No earthquake, no. So Orcus's prison, what are we looking at? Is it a cell? Is he chained? Is he asleep? Is he involved in lights? What are we looking at?
Is this another reason?
I'm gonna give you, based on the ones you already did, little information that's known about his prison. His prison is a palace of bones. One that he...
Palace of them.
Yeah. So, one he can live reasonably comfortable in, but he's also trapped. He cannot leave.
So he's under house arrest.
He is. He has a fair amount of influence over the domain around his palaces. The lands he controls, so to speak, he can influence.
Oh.
But he cannot physically leave his palace. He is trapped there.
So does he have domain over like a land that is from a different plane?
He basically has a huge section of hell itself is in his control.
What?
Yeah. Well, it's pretty much similar to what Brazat's has. Brazat's has his own realm.
Why the
So, in that way, Orcus has his own realm that he controls, so to speak. Again, he's more restricted than, say, Grazat's is because he can't leave his house. And it would take someone as strong as Orcus on the outside actively trying to break it to let him out. And for some reason, he can't find anyone willing to do that. Who's that strong?
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why.
So
Yeah, he
he
has minions, they can come and go, he can summon them. He still has access to his powers, he's just physically unable to leave.
He literally has a bracelet around him.
Basically.
Yeah. So like, can the wand like move?
The wand itself is sentient. It can't move itself, but it is sentient, so it can influence anyone near it.
This is
It
like,
can talk and
this is like-
telepathically.
why does this remind me of Jack and the Beanstalk when he's trying to steal the harp and the goose egg and the goose? This is what it reminds me of. Yeah.
So, does he keep the wand on him, or does he keep it somewhere safe?
That, there's no way of knowing for sure, but there's definitely, in your research, you found some very old drawings of him triumphantly posing with this wand in hand. Whether he keeps it on hand all the time or not, who knows? It's just known that this thing is loyal to him. He created it, and it was made from the skull of that. And there's a rumor that if you were to try to destroy it, the only way to do it would be to resurrect the hero that was slain and have them destroy it for you.
Can I ask for that?
I bet you probably could get information from Grazats.
You'd have to, like, go back to that domain.
You would need to go see him again.
I hear one.
Not going.
You don't.
I know.
At the very least, you shouldn't go alone.
Yeah.
You wait 23 hours and 45 minutes, I'll let things out.
That's very
I think I can take you there. Another 8 hours to
Anyone else willing to go?
Lemon
I
Cake
guess I'll-
offers to go in 2 days when the recovery from his wish is finished.
Anthos is going.
Aww, God, Rogue. I didn't know you cared.
So it's Fable and Anthos.
And Kieran.
And Kieran.
Has
Kieran not get there?
No! Both of them are getting chips on my shoe.
Good luck. There's a bunch of succubi that want to fuck you guys.
I thought that's our whole point.
Seems like it's gonna be a funny story. Yeah. Anyone else going with her? No, is it just those three?
Anyone else going? Speak now or forever stay not there. I could have said that better, but anyway. I stand by the way I said that. That's fine, only Catherine will see it. Shout out to Catherine.
Alright. So, how do I do this? Like, I know how Grazats, again, definitely don't call Grazats summoned by powerful people, but I don't think Fable and Grazats is summoned by powerful people.
Here's what I'll say. You having been to his palace, and you know that he's not against talking with you, theoretically a plane shift could be placed and take you directly to his location. Like, to where you got last time.
Okay. So, Breezy?
Breezy can plane shift you.
Would that mean that she's also going there? Oh, no, wait.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, I love it. We let Shadow Man flame shift us there, but he's not coming. And then we let Kira flame shift us up.
Wait, Sombra?
Sombra can plane shift, yeah.
I don't know, so you can plane shift?
I have stuff from the magic I can play shit.
Yep.
Okay. Wait, but that means
Wait,
you're...
did you have stuff for the magic? Can't you do that too?
I have stuff of power.
Okay.
We had too much food.
Also, Sombra, if you're going, I swear to gods, if you reveal more about our, what, life...
I'm not going this time.
He's just plane shifting them there.
Oh! Whoops.
He's just sitting in the stare.
Okay.
On that note,
Yes. Alright, the three of you plane shift back to the mirrored palace of Grazats. As soon as you're there, you once again feel like the excitement in the air. Tense up. It's night. It feels good being in this palace, even though you know that's probably bad.
But bad in a good way.
You're not there!
I mean, also potentially bad in a bad way because it's influencing you. But sure, it does feel nice.
I still think it would have been hilarious to bring sound effects here because you would have absolutely no effect.
You even remember the pathway you took through the twisting hallways of this mirrored palace back to where you met Razatz. You're reasonably sure you could follow that path back.
And then I did.
Alright. As you're walking through the palace, once again you pass chamber after chamber of carnal activities.
Ew.
Carnal activities. Nice way of putting it.
Yeah. And other various intense things that people get up to. And, you make your way back to where you met Razatz. The door is currently closed, but not locked.
Fable will put her hand on the door, gently. And she will say with a, she's not going to shout, but a firm voice. I have returned, innocence. I have a plan to mark your greatness. However, I wish for knowledge so that I can accomplish this deed that you've given me even greater than before. Do I have the permission to act?
And in your head, you'll hear his voice say, "You may enter."
I wish for my companions to follow.
They can enter too.
Thank you, Grace.
It's always more fun with more people.
And I look at the boys and say, we're in. It's always nice to impress you, Julie.
Yeah.
And I will push the door open.
Alright.
With Fable stronger than she looks these days. Don't know her gauntlet.
Yeah. Well, alright, so you enter the chamber and you see Razatz, because I'll remind you, so it's like a fancy meeting room, but in the back, where you can see, there's a large bed, and you can see him coming, like, climbing off of that bed and putting on a robe. He was clearly in the middle of something. And he'll sit at the large chair on the one side of the desk.
I apologize for the interruption.
And he'll say, "It just increases the anticipation."
I love someone that can always find a silver lining. Now, to business.
He says, "You
And I
wanted
explained to them-
information."
I explained to them the bare bones of the plot. In order to pull this off, I'm going to need some more intimate information from somebody that knows him better than the books that I can find for us.
And when you can tell, even though he's so excited about what you're about to do, that you can manage to read off of him that he is really excited about this. He is normally impossible to read facade cracks just enough for you to tell that the thought of you stealing his wand, he is really excited about it.
Is he? My question is he so excited that he is now having a chubby?
Yeah.
You're not there!
But yes.
I can still make comments.
You can still make comments. And
Fucking
yes.
damn it.
Alright,
Do
so
you have pants on at least?
I told you he's just wearing a robe.
Rope can cover. Rope still covers.
And it's likely open.
Mostly open, yeah. Anyway,
And
so
then Fable will smile and say, it's nice to know that that hasn't lost my fun.
and he'll say, "You want information. I definitely want you to take that wand away from him. That would bring me no end of satisfaction. The mockery I could dish out to him for the rest of eternity. He would never live this down."
Major high expectations to steal this thing. God damn.
He says, I never in my wildest dreams thought you'd be so bold as to attempt this.
Oh, now here's the thing again. Let us pull out something at this time. I am going to know as much as you can get. If you keep it on all the time, does he keep it somewhere safe? What is the layout of his house? Anything you can think of that I can't find for him.
And he's going
And
to...
now, how about the next? Of an agenda for our company. For something of this caliber. I'd like to know that my descendants won't pay the price for your and the actions of my life. How can you guarantee that for?
And he says, I was going to ask for changes too, if you were going to ask for more information from me. He says, let's make an additional deal.
God.
And he's going to snap his fingers, and an arcana lock will appear.
Wonderful. What is it that you wish to change?
He says, I want the wand if you steal it.
Oh. Absolutely not. I will play your friend. I will be your jester for your entertainment, but I will not be stupid enough to alter the balance of the multiverse for a joke.
He says, I'm willing to give something you asked for before and that I denied. He says, I'm willing to commit to help you stop the CLAM, but you have to give me the wand.
God. Someone wants to be the new commander of hell.
I feel like everybody wants to try to fill that role with somebody.
Do you truly believe that we will win?
He says, I don't know if you'll win or not. I'd say right now, 50-50. But I'm willing to throw my full efforts into helping you. I figure no matter what, I'll win. Either I get the wand, and you succeed.
I want to hear you say it when I look you in the eye. Do you think that by you joining our side, that we will win?
He says, I do.
Do I believe him?
Roll insight.
Thank you, DL. Please do.
Alright, that's a 28. He seems to be telling the truth. He seems pretty confident that if he helps you, you'll win.
Oh boy. Do I have time to say yes or no to this agreement? I would like to see.
He says, I mean, you have as much time as your soul allows. Time is still ticking.
If I agree to this, will you guarantee that the families and the families of my family and simple friends are safe from his wrath?
He says,
That
yeah.
you will not keep an order from us.
He says, yeah, I'll keep them safe.
And what about my world? My world will not burn because of this practical joke.
He says, no. He's not going to be in a position to burn anything once this is done. I'll see to that.
Give me an hour, and I will have send a messenger to you, and I will have your answer.
Very well.
Was there anything else that you would change in our arrangement?
He says there is something else I want, but I think I can achieve it if I have the wand.
You want more.
I do.
What are you willing to pay for her?
What do you want?
That was a very good question. I'm a very greedy person. So that's what I want. I want. There's a lot of friends that are with you. You think about your friends that aren't. I want this because I want this to be the moment. And I want this to live forever. I wish, in exchange, that our story is marked and guaranteed to be told throughout all of the planes of existence. I wish for us to be remembered even after you.
And he'll say, if you return her to me, I will sing your praises for all of eternity.
The shivers come down her spine.
And you can tell this is definitely not a lie. You can tell, like, you realize how much he wants the wand. That pales in how much he wants her back. It's not even close.
Yeah. Yeah, he wants touch. And she's in hell, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I don't consider this an aside of nature. Yeah?
Yes.
A bonus, if you will.
And he says, I'm going to happily await the answer to all of this. Take your time.
Wonderful. Wonderful. All the
And also, it's at this point when he says take your time, by the way, you notice that on the night table of the bed behind you, there's an hourglass with your name on it that is slowly, like, emptying itself.
Aww. You keep a memory of me by your bedside. I'll take that as a compliment from a dear friend.
He says, right, that's why it's there.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for the time. I'll let you get back to your pleasures and stealing business with me. Always a wonderful time to see you.
He says, yes, I'm quite happy with this meeting. And he says, and of course, you and your friends are welcome to come visit and enjoy my hospitality whenever you want.
Oh!
I can have rooms prepared for you just like that.
Your kindness is brilliant. You are a tribute to your past. However, I must go. I have much to do and so little time.
He says, yes, so little time indeed.
And Fable will bow, and she will shuffle the fuck in. First thought, boys? Going through there? What do you think?
You shouldn't have put yourself in this situation in the first place, honestly.
You're right. Sure. But yeah, we give him the one and bring him to our side.
I mean, consequences of my actions.
Yeah. Why?
I mean, he just wants to bring his girlfriend back and rule over all of hell.
Big facts. It has nothing to do with us. In fact, we're guaranteed to be safe. I already made that part of the arrangement. The devil's in the details.
You know, I mean, think about it this way. You don't want to leave a power vacuum in hell.
It's none of our business.
If he's the one who rises to prominence, then it's unlikely he's going to do anything to the
Goddesses
world.
are gonna be so against
And to be honest, I'd rather results than Orcus anyway. These results can be reasoned with.
Sounds pretty wicked to me. According to
I think you're making the best of the situation.
Yeah.
Well, that's where we're gonna get out of this
to
situation.
me. He keeps rubbing on me, dude.
Yeah, that's what Molly does. I'm sorry. She's clingy like that.
Yeah, well, she seems to like me a lot now. I ain't complaining. It's just like, bro, I'm trying to
Are
play.
you complaining that you're getting love from a cat?
I'm not. It's just like, it's just.
So whine about it. That's a good thing.
I'm not whining about it. It's just like I gotta focus on D&D, Molly.
She's a pushy snuggler, is what I'll say.
Yeah.
So, we all head back to the mansion, and Fable calls a group meeting.
Okay.
Town meeting, yeah. So just to go over for everyone, you basically made two potentially side addendum deals. The first is that in exchange for more information, all the information Grisotz has on Orcus's wand and everything else going on, you will give him the wand if you steal it, and he will commit his forces to help you against Clamsmodius. And then as another side thing, if you go and get Tasha for him, he'll sing your praises for all eternity.
And guarantee that the other planes of existence
Yes.
do as well.
Yep.
We are to be recorded and remembered in every plane of existence.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah,
and if
the
you
best out of the situation, I think.
and if you also if you give him the wand, he'll protect like your families and descendants and all of that from Orcus's retribution.
I think my goddesses
I mean,
aren't gonna
Tasha,
like that.
Extremely powerful wizard lady.
She's a witch, yeah. She's probably the most powerful witch in the multiverse.
Imagine the magic she knows.
Wow.
I know that's about what I expected from that reaction.
So we're really doing this?
I mean, it's that or we lose Fable's soul for good.
True.
Yeah, I think we have to do this.
The question is not whether or not we try to steal this. The question is, who do we give it to? Do we give it to him and bump our forces to a point where we know that we're going to win this game? And let things fall the way they may in the multiverse? Or do we help the forces of good and change the balance in another way? Because giving that wand to Celestial is just swinging the pendulum in the opposite direction. Either way, we're affecting the balance of the multiverse.
Oh boy. Oh no, fear it is a Raven Queen. You're gonna like this.
Oh,
We do, we're pissing it at somebody off.
yeah.
Give it to the demon, it's not our issue.
Yeah.
Evil.
Thank you. None of our business.
Fine, but I don't want to be the one to actually give it to him because I feel like I'm going to be even more trouble if I do that.
Probably. What did you get for not worshiping a chaotic god like me?
Should have thought a lot of deals you made through, honestly.
Yeah.
Why do you think I wasn't saying? Deals is what I do, bitch. So, We're back at possibility side point. What did Griselle promise me for information for going through with this? Do I get floor plans? Do I get
He's
information
going to
about
give
the
you.
wall?
He's going to give you. I'm going to give you the entire details of everything Orcus can do, what the wand can do, the layout of his thing, the limitations of his minions, everything.
I mean, come on, guys.
Hell, you could know how often Orcus goes to the bathroom if you want.
No. Hey, we can, well, I mean, does he take his wand with him to the bathroom?
He does.
Damn it. This is like some major Mission Impossible Jack and the Beanstalk shit right here.
These things are so much higher than just a cloud giant.
Yeah, right?
So, what are we calling Plan A for trying to take this floor? You're removing the Earth plan, the Big B's Hands plan, or the Golem plan?
Well, I mean, maybe Plan A be the Bigsby hand.
Plan A, Big B Sand.
Plan B should be the Earth.
Plan B is the Earth.
Plan
I like
C,
one.
corpse.
Oh, beautiful. I like 3 plans. Who can plan shit?
Still,
Yeah, I know a bunch of us can.
Uh,
Caren can.
Kieran, Sombra, Silverfix with the cube.
Okay.
I can also cast gates, and I also have a staff that lets me play shift.
Okay. So you can plan shit. You can access plan shit for future. Okay, good. So we have 3 plan shifters. So now we know who 3 cannot drop first. Getting at least one of these up at all times to get us the fuck out. Correct? Anybody disagree so far?
I'm agreeing so far. I'm agreeing so far.
Okay. Do we want to try to set this up as a trap? I think would be best, so that we are not affected by the auras. Like, set it up in a doorway that they can go across the threshold of the doorway. Instead of us being there so that we can move all of our low-level magic items to be hit by his fucking necrotic auras.
It's important to also do a lot of things in prep,
Agreed?
but it's also very possible that you will know we are there the moment we enter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
God damn it, Darla.
And I think you're perhaps spending a little too much time in Grizzot's room.
No, that sounds about right for us, Kurt. We never think things through.
Yeah.
And it's almost gotten us killed several times. I think we should stick to a plan.
A plan that's plan everything. Everything.
Yeah. Yeah, you thought this through, we'd almost died. I think we're just bad at plans.
The thing is, like, what we plan, sometimes it works. It's just when we run out of plan, that's when things get bad.
So, we have 3 different plans about what to do with the wand once it's loose. How do we get the wand from Orcus? Like, how do we get him to drop it?
I don't know, flashbang him?
This is going to be something we'll think about once we get the information. As long as the first thing, we all agree that we're going through with these changes in the contract. Yes or no?
I mean, it's mainly up to you. It's your soul.
No, it's not. What affects the multiverse is everyone's problem.
It
You're
goes.
literally saying that the devil we know is not as bad as the devil we don't, and we're relying on them.
Anthos says he has Shine Rock the blinds.
Huh?
What he wrote.
Oh,
The
Second
chat.
place make him drop it.
so maybe the process. This is the time to speak. If you're representing people that feel that way. Anybody?
I mean,
Yes.
I really don't like any of this, but I can't think of anything better, so.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that honestly. Because I'm in the same boat, to be honest. I don't like it either, but I can't think of anything better.
I think it'd be best for the multiverse if they both just exploded simultaneously. You know, maybe they don't do anything for a few thousand years so they put themselves back together.
Thanks, degree.
Think about it, a world without demon princes constantly causing problems. Fantastic.
Thank you for that pleasant thought. It made me feel better. Anybody else? Okay.
I'm stumped. I'm just gonna go along. I got no.
Just come over and get it.
I got nothing. So I'm just gonna go along with
Alright.
what you guys plan. Because I mean, I do have the command spell, but I highly doubt he'll fail to save.
Probably not. He's the demon prince.
Yeah.
So, I have a message to relay on. However, now that we have weighed the cogs to this arrangement, let's take a moment to wager the good that comes from it. We just got a demon prince on our side?
Also, we take the very powerful weapon from the very dangerous person.
You likely won't be the power of a human now.
You know, think right about that.
I mean, I will say, you're not killing Orcus. He's still there.
Yeah.
We're just taking his favorite part.
Orcus will absolutely be mocked relentlessly
I'm
by
like
this like
that-
resort for
I'm just
eternity.
reading this. I'm like 90% sure he's gonna fuck us over. What if we just cause Armageddon dead on our side?
On our side of air quotes.
He won't. He probably won't show us in the kidney.
Here's the thing. If this was any other demon prince, and this is me talking about Jesus, this is Kathleen talking. If this was any other demon prince, I wouldn't believe the words coming out of his mouth. But the fact that it's Frizzots changes things. This is the guy that is in charge of the people that run the law in both cities. In both the world and the abyss. This is the guy that runs the only people with the succubus and the incubus that can go back and forth between the two dimensions. He is literally wrong. He is bound by the contracts that he writes. It's like dealing with the devil. He is the only demon that's left.
They won't have us back. He'll just watch us die and say, "Well, I tried."
However, he's apparently offering to commit his full effort to you succeeding in this.
Yes, and he cannot go back home. What happens after might be the way that he manipulates the situation, but he has to uphold his end of contract. We have to win. Otherwise, he gets nothing. Which is the law. Alright, guys. Well, if we're all okay.
I think so.
I think we are.
So,
I don't think we really have anything else
Yeah.
going for us. We just roll with it.
I think this is also where we call it for dinner.
wait,
Yeah.
hang on, before I call it, who wants the foresight spell?
We'll deal with that late. We'll deal with that when we come back.
Later.
Okay.
One thing at a time. So then I'll say we'll leave with you preparing to talk to the messenger of Grisats after that, after taking time. So we'll come back in an hour and we'll pick up from there.
Okay.
Excellent. See you guys in an hour.
Yep.
An hour. I can't believe we're doing this.
Oh man, I didn't think this was gonna go this way, but the fact that you went to go tell him about the wand, it's like, oh my god, he wants that wand so badly. Can't believe you went and told him about it.
I need a serious nap. I've fallen asleep during this session too many times.
I know. Jill's been really tired.
I know.
It's fine. Me too.
Me too. I love you too, Joe.
And Molly loves us too, especially me, apparently.
You know, Molly loves everybody. She's a really... Want to go climb on Joel? We give him cat snuggles while he sleeps?
I mean, you're getting cat snuggles. We gotta look for them.
I will. Come here.
Squeak me out. It's Joel.
Let's back out. She can get up if she wants. She's doing it the most difficult way. What was that? You're so dumb! A smart cat would have just climbed up the side of the couch. What are you doing? Did you stop the stream?
Yeah, boss.
Okay, good. I can't believe she went and told Grisats.
I know! Like, what the heck?
I can't believe she told him you want to steal the wand.
Yes, I lose 2 on my spell save DC.
Oof.
Yeah. So some people are going to be more negatively affected than others. Fable's getting a heavy hit to her stuff.
Is that a roll?
Yeah, I switched over to one of the windows that had roll just hit. Because I'm looking to try to get Carter's sheet up.
No, that's what you get for making a deal with the Ripping Queen.
I know! Best I can do is just do the first side and just pray for y'all to make it back alive.
You know, send a different character to go.
Who though?
Kinea.
Nia?
I'm gonna cut him.
Ugh. Ugh. Let's check her items then. What was her like? Alright, well, I'll check out her items. Well, her axe of the Dwarvish Lords, that's definitely legendary. The Baylor's arm whip, is that?
No.
That's not legendary?
Nope.
That'll explode?
Yep.
Fuck.
That is an item.
Yes, it is. It's. I'll remind you that Kanea has the severed arm of a Baylor holding its whip. That she uses as a weapon.
Yeah, but it's not an item. It's part of a living being.
No, the whip itself, the lightning whip is very much, or the fire whip, whatever.
My suit.
Is a magical weapon.
My suit. My outfit.
That's not magical.
Okay. The dildo bopper.
That's magical and would explode.
Okay, fine. At least I have my axe of the Dwarvish Lord then. So y'all gonna keep her up to speed of what's going on?
Hey, Kinea.
Yeah?
We're gonna go on fucks with a
god that does undead stuff.
What?
Yeah, apparently something about making a deal, and if it doesn't go through, then Fable loses her soul. So, we're gonna go in and make a fool out of a god. How's that sound?
Alright, it's been a while since I last killed something. Sure, why not?
Amazing. Mwah.
So you ready? Are you doing this?
Gonna bring up Bluey. Just in case.
Magical and would explode.
Hmm?
It's magical and would explode.
Really?
Yeah,
Wait, what do you
his
mean?
Pokeballs the same, but his creatures aren't. I'm
You
kidding.
he
I'm kidding.
Okay. I'm like, bro, come on. Oh yeah. A question. Frostbrand,
That would explode.
Great Sword of the Dragon Turtle.
But I guess I want to go through his inventory too.
Yeah, actually, it's a very good point.
Can we just assume that we leave all of our magical items?
Well, you
Not
need,
all of them. We need some.
yeah, you need to actually take a look because, like, in some cases, like with Fable stuff, it drastically affects her, like, some of her stats
Question.
and abilities heavily.
Question. Great Sword of the Dragon Turtle.
Not legendary.
Explode?
Yep.
Fuck! That's my highest one! Fine.
Would dragon skin armor count?
Your armor's okay.
Okay.
Not that Carter needs armor anyway.
No, I'm not thinking like.
If it gets to the point where Carter needs armor, you've already lost.
Yeah.
I think
No, I was
I
thinking
leveled
cold,
her up.
if
like,
her
when I had the
armor's going to
chance. Let me just
explode.
double check this, please.
Cool doesn't wear armor.
Yeah.
She's
I'm
barbarian.
wearing armor.
For some reason, I thought she had dragon skin, dragon scale armor at some point.
She has boots, but no actual armor.
Okay.
Just barbarian, and then you don't get to have rage and unarmored stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, barbarians don't get to wear clothes. But they get to wear
They
clothes.
weren't close.
I said they don't get to wear.
They can't wear armor.
Yeah. Just a high proportion of them choose not to wear shirts or pants half the time. They just wear a loincloth. Which is questionable whether that counts as clothes at that point.
It's traditional.
Oh yeah, the that belt that I had that makes Kona cold.
Yeah, that's not legendary.
Okay, this goes into the pile. I think it's all the magic items I got. Alright, we've been holding up for this long enough. We should probably... get this over with, please.
We're gonna have to leave that till next time because I need time to prep everything on my end for that when we go there.
Okay.
I couldn't have possibly known what you were gonna do today.
Well then, what now?
I don't know. You got some time to sort out final details you want, or do something else briefly before the end of the session?
What else do we got?
I was going to do that.
You guys are all deep in planning, and Silverface is just out drawing crazy magic circles in the yard.
No, seriously, like, what else do we got now? I mean, like, aside from the Cole's dad rescue thing.
Wedding
plans.
Wedding plans.
Oh. That.
No wedding at the table.
Should get hitched before.
It's before go.
Just in case.
Just in case.
So, yeah.
You You make it sound like you don't have confidence
Time
with
left over
the
before they
win.
go. You want to just go visit the hot springs.
I think it's
Well,
more
wait.
like if you
That's
fail,
certainly not-
Fable's soul might be lost. Then she doesn't get to go to the weddings, and that would be sad.
I don't know. I feel like some of these weddings are going to take longer than 20 days to fill out.
I think that's why Fable's saying everyone elope and go get a quickie wedding, Vegas style.
Come on.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about, was you surviving your own thing. I'm sure you. It's again, if you fail, you might not be able to one up Orcus, and that would mean that Fable's soul is forfeit. That's what she's talking about. She wants to go to all the weddings, the quickie Vegas weddings.
Snow Globe's pretty quick at a destination.
I feel like there's bigger things involved than just weddings. If we fail this, Flames Modius is probably going to win, and
Yeah.
It will certainly be harder to win. That's a future me problem. What a positive attitude. Armor God again's a cool backdrop for a wedding. I like how you just found the silver lining of Armageddon. It makes a great backdrop for a wedding.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Alrighty.
Don't plan on losing.
So, to go over the plan one more time. We're gonna go in, make a distraction, steal the staff, hop back in.
Yes.
All right. Any other fine details I need to clarify?
I'm sure it will be fine.
Feels like you've got a full, complete plan with everything thought out.
All right. Do we need to bring any rations? Probably a cake.
Yeah, you should bring cake.
The shape-shifting cake?
Custard. You mean custard?
Sure.
No, he's gonna go out like custard. Gross and chunky.
I did not get that.
We were talking about General Custer, Custer's Last Stand, a whole thing, and then he said custard, not Custer, which is why I'm joking that he's gonna go out like custard goes bad. Gross.
Oh.
At least somebody got it.
All right. So, I suppose while the crazy wizard is scribing on the ground, seeing
Wait, so let me clarify. What's your plan now for the thing that Solifix has been spending like hours and hours and hours drawing? Because now I don't hear it factored into your plan, and it's kind of
Oh
funny to
yeah.
me.
Well, I mean, like that will help with deal with the minions, right?
I mean, I figure a big, strong astral dreadnought that exclusively defends my life is probably the best thing to take into the house.
Question is the Astro Dreadnought as large as his?
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the same size.
I mean, if it has to stay outside and attack minions, and if it stays outside and attack minions. It'll be fine.
I guess Sildifix will feel confident in her survival.
And
still
I'm
check it
sure
out.
she won't be tempted by the powerful necromantic magical item at all.
Don't touch it. Unless you feel really good about your con saves.
I don't suppose that while I've got other things happening, I can pick it up. Because I feel like that might just be a bad idea.
DM,
Yes.
The path
another
device.
ruling for you. Do you think Sildefix may have had time to set a little something up?
What something?
Well,
Oh, I feel like, didn't you already do clone a while ago?
she hasn't. I don't think I've ever specifically stated that she started making a clone. I know I mentioned that she had this spell. I don't think I ever stated that she started using it.
See, I thought you had started using it.
We can
Now
assume
it's
that
ruling if she.
I could swear the reason.
Ready that she's got a viable clone ready.
Yeah, I could swear because you made that whole. There was that whole thing about you suspecting what it was that Faust had clones, and then we're like, I'm gonna do a clone, and then.
if I remember right, Dagoth was the only one to use clone, and then everyone else suspected that Faust may have used clone.
No, I cloned Shiva.
Yeah.
They got them. Yeah.
Yeah, like I know that clone exists. I'm just wondering if, since she was killed by a meteor storm, if she's, if it's viable that she could have
Started a clone.
done a little work on something. And that's up to you, DM, to roll if she has or hasn't.
I'm gonna say you did because you kept talking. I swear you said you were doing it. If I wasn't so certain that you, I was so sure that you said it at some point. And maybe the recordings are wrong, and Catherine's watching this right now. Shout out to Catherine, being like, no, she didn't. But,
What is that clone?
Or I did, and I'm forgetting.
yeah, I mean...
Or we can say that you did.
Oh, well, that's where I'm leaning. So, I'm gonna say you did, because I swear you did. But maybe, like I said, our one viewer, Catherine's being like, no, that's not what happened.
Just in case.
Yeah, well, okay.
I think the last time, somebody...
Fine.
Okay, well, I think last time somebody, did a clone, it was, Shiva.
No, there's no doubt that Dagoth cloned Shiva. That is not in question at all. But I could still swear that Sildevix cloned herself.
Well, I don't remember.
And I swear it happened before she went down that rabbit hole.
You mean, her little, trip?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which means the clone is probably on the ship in the astral, in the city.
That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where the clone is.
So long as there's a clone available.
No, I'm just saying. I think that would be hilarious. She wakes up, it's like, shit, I'm here again.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not gonna be
It's
her
not-
going, oh shit. It's the turtle spiders going, oh shit, she's here again.
She don't leave the cube.
Oh, you know what? Here's a good thing to talk about as well today before we go. You guys can officially decide and tell me whose clan weapon is being worked on next. Because last time you guys rolled for it, because a bunch of you wanted to go next. So if you want to roll for it, now would be the time. And I will roll on Stefan's behalf because he rolled last time. But if no one cares, then you can just also tell me something. It's fine, either way. I just know that Stefan wanted his. So, Fable's going last. Kate said so. So, it would be up to either Keith or Cole or Corval or Cadence.
Who do you think needs a buff right now amongst those characters?
It's entirely up to you guys. I have no stance on this.
Well,
I can go
Corval technically kind of sort of already got a power up. with Deathclaw.
Yeah, that was a one-off thing. He doesn't get to do that. He has to now go back to getting it
Oh.
as a small percentage of chance if he casts that one specific spell.
Okay.
That was only that one thing where you got to summon him with no rolling. So yeah, I mean, like I said, you guys can do it. I think rolling is the way to go in this case because specifically last time a bunch of people wanted to be next, and then Paul rolled a 20 and got to go next.
You rolled the next 20?
Yeah, he did it in front of my very eyes with the real dice.
Oh yeah.
Yep, I did. Yep. That one.
I think that's a fair call. Let's start rolling d20s then.
Yeah, so if you want to be the next thing, roll a d20, and I'm going to roll on Stefan's behalf because he's not here. And he wanted it last time, so I feel obligated to roll for him.
Ooh. Okay, well, Cole, you need to roll a d20 if you're still here.
Or I can roll it for her.
I don't think she has.
Yeah, I could also roll it on your behalf, Jamie, if you want. Also
it
fine.
looks like it's gonna be Keith then.
It could be Keith is next.
Could be Keith.
It could be Keith.
Jamie, you there?
And then she said give her a sec.
Okay.
Hard to say, but I think she's still here. Alright. That was you, Paul.
Damn it.
It was close. It was
That was
close.
very close.
It was not terrible, but it didn't have quite the right.
Right about
Yeah.
pitchness.
Yeah.
Or from
I can't go.
deep
I can't.
voice. I can't really do that.
I don't think any of us can. No.
Oh
no.
my god, I can't.
No,
do
no,
that
none of you guys can do it right.
Yeah.
Only Jamie can.
I can't do it. I'm not even gonna try because my voice is way too low.
Oh my god. I told you my voice is being weird today.
No.
No, I don't think anyone else can do it. It's just a Jamie thing only.
Also, just like, because we're bad at battle plans.
Nope. That was you, Paul.
Jamie! Oh, I thought I heard you.
She was there for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was giggly.
Jamie, can you roll d20, please, if you can. If not, then we'll have Looney roll for you.
Yes, please, because I can't roll it. Remember my computer?
Oh yeah.
Oh no, it finally. Yeah, no.
It didn't break or anything, no, but I'm just.
Keith it is.
Alright, Keith, you're getting your new clam bone.
Quite some time.
Why don't I get a tablet out of here?
How long is it going to take? A month?
Yep.
Oh, I left my laptop.
Maybe need
Sucks,
more like
though.
sitting bowl.
Man, it's gonna cut close. We got 5 more clams weapons after this.
4 more.
4.
More.
After yours is 4.
And technically you're already 10 days in yours. Being crafted.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. So like 20 more to go.
And it happens to coincide with the Fable Soul deadline.
Of
Yeah.
course it does.
So, if you succeed, Fable will get to see your clam bow, and if you fail, then Fable won't get to see it.
Oh my god.
We're gonna succeed.
Alright. So.
I'll bring it back to the thing that was being talked about before I brought this little point up. And it had to do with wedding plans.
Okay, well, I mean, like.
I'm kidding, but I mean, also, Kate said it. I don't know if she's actually kidding or not.
We should probably attempt to make the contract finished first before the wedding plans.
Looks like.
Just in case we need more time.
Plus, we need Blake here. We're getting married to her, too.
Mm-hmm.
I just come to think of it, Summer, have you actually married Blake?
Yes.
Like, did you actually have a wedding?
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't have, like, a giant fancy thing or anything.
Oh.
Yeah, when she showed back up, it was like, done. It was like a courthouse kind of style thing.
Oh, that's kind of lame.
Yeah, for the two of them, that's more than enough.
It's been lame.
Yeah, so, like, if like, we're supposed to be like eloped or like hitched, I'd rather have like be there. So
So for me, everyone else is talking
Yeah.
about
what?
Is it still smoking here to anyone
it.
else?
Yeah, I put the piece of chicken in the toaster.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's so
I was sitting here
So-
going,
So
why
what?
is it still smoky? And you made me think my house was on fire for a sec.
Did you have any particular plans you wanted to do?
on what?
Hold on, Mary, getting married.
Oh, well, I mean, there's a bit of tradition back at the tribe you have to do.
Sounds exciting.
Yeah, you just have to go up to the tribe. You have to go declare, I wish to mate with her. Anyone who opposes, speak now. And if anybody opposes, you have to fight them to the death.
Fascinating. Does that have to be hand to hand, or can I actually use my masters?
You can use anything, really.
Well, I'm not opposed to it, but I definitely am opposed to another action fighting hand to hand. How about we spar them?
I'm fairly certain you'll probably beat me into the ground.
I'll give you a handicap.
I'm using no hands.
You can't use it.
Just his nose.
I'm pretty sure Kopaka can
Kopaka
still be
still
Carter
beat
into
you
the
down
ground with his
just
only
his nose.
with just his nose.
Plus, also, like, do you have father and mother's blessing?
Oh, yeah. I don't know my dad. He kind of walked out on me at a young age, before I actually
Oh,
remember him.
well, I'm so sorry.
No.
But I was talking about my family.
Oh, your family.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, also my 3 older brothers.
Uh,
You were there.
I,
Very overprotective. Yeah.
yeah, they made me packed you that nice package on the back of that outfit.
Yeah. I think I don't know if they liked you. They don't know what we're thinking. We're going to be made. They, I
Well,
don't
but
think they know that.
then we weren't dating back then.
No. You know. What the fuck was that?
All playing a music of some kind.
Wow! What the fuck? Bro, oh my god, that's Disney! Stop it! Stop it!
You have a channel demonetized!
Well, it was nice having it. It was nice while your channel lasted, Joel.
It was Pixar, which is Disney, so I was like, no,
Yeah,
not
you
right.
can't play any.
And you're gonna
Oh wait, hey, just come back here. I forgot my mom took the screen out. Come back here. Come inside right now. I forgot you took the screen out.
You're taking it away! He opened the window and Molly got out! Did you get her?
I'm going to.
Besides, talk about, I don't know, future wedding plans.
Sorry, it was pretty fine, darling.
It's okay. A little bit of hilarity is never a problem.
And while the DM is out there to not take pictures of us, well, good day.
Yes,
I mean, we've been dating for quite some time. How you feeling about
as I said before, you're a future mate. I would like to meet with you.
you?
Don't do that again.
You might want to close the window before she does.
No, I'm not. No!
gross.
Oh my god.
Any of Lynn's crap is smart.
Ouch.
I got. Let's close the window.
Okay. No. You
I
chill.
got Molly. You got the climate
Molly,
case.
no, bad. Okay, how the fuck do I close the window?
There's a crank in the back.
Don't let that window open.
Okay. How the fuck do I? Oh, this way. Oh my
Molly,
god.
nice small freedom.
The fucking chair is like blocking it.
No, I changed.
Got it. Okay.
I never thought this over.
I got it. I got it.
Well, okay, that was dumb.
Okay. I think I got it. Yeah, I got it.
I don't even know where we put the damn screen, so I can't put it in.
No.
Fine. I have an alternate way to clean it down here.
Damn it, Molly. It took up several minutes of the campaign.
Alright. We're basically not done that, right?
These things happen. It's okay.
And for reasonability's sake, I have to set everything up for what you're about to do. So I need a little bit of time to get it ready.
They bring back the children so people can spend time with their
The door's open.
No, it's got a screen up.
Oh, okay.
The loved
It's fine.
ones. Yes.
Okay.
Maybe.
I mean, I think it was loved ones, but
That's okay. Common typo.
So, did you want to go and
I just
take a
don't
visit
have
to your
get
parents?
against a freaking wall.
Yeah, sure.
Amazing.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
Well, I don't know until mine makes another escape again. Also, I didn't know any of Lindsay's windows open.
It was open. I turn around and I see Molly like getting out of the window.
I forgot the screen was in it.
I tell her because
She took the screens out for the winter or whatever, and I can't remember why she did it. And now I can't figure out where she put the screen, so I can't put it back in, even though it's nice and great time to open the windows.
Oh
and
no.
like you finally get her out, get her back inside, and then I see her. I try blocking her, and she just jumped out the window again.
Well, look, I can't claim to say I call her dummy for a reason, because she's really stupid.
Oh, Molly.
Ours is really stubborn.
No, she's stupid. I mean, she's also stubborn, but she's also just really stupid.
Why that inspector, like, I thought she would, like, run further away from you guys, because she's the type to run away.
No, she's been getting pretty clingy with us now. Well, mostly
Okay, that's good.
spending time with Corbel in the group. Okay. Calling it a night. I guess are
We
we?
got 3 wedding plans going.
I don't really have much else to add at this point. I mean, if there's anything anyone wants to do, now's the time. We've got a little bit of down moments here, so...
Yeah. Okay, so, you guys are getting married. Can I add Carter, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, he has to get the approval from my family first.
So, what's the real plan? Marriage after Cosmosis' end? Or beforehand?
If we got time, I think the 2 of us might go before.
Alright, before that.
It just makes me think of the
Happy
Princess
Moment
Bride themed
before the
restaurant.
storm doesn't hurt anybody. And besides,
We'll deal with this whole Arcus thing first.
Yeah.
Then the weddings. Then Clem's notice.
distance before pleasure. I got you.
Meanwhile, the single players are just
While everyone's
getting.
Against our
spending
people.
time with family or whatever.
Well, I'll be.
Except in the yard.
Oh wait, what about? Oh, I just realized Cole and Jax. Are they gonna be part of the marriage cup too? Cole.
Spending in family therapy, not family.
If anyone needs family therapy, it's Kieran.
Actually, now that the idea pulls aside, Kawaka pulls Fable to the side and be like, I think I should propose to the fake boy. I mean, it's been literally 5 years. Okay.
Fable looks at Kopaka very seriously and puts a hand on one shoulder. She actually gets out her wings so that she can be at eye level with him and she does it.
Yeah.
And she just says one word. Yes. Yes, you should.
Yeah,
I-
yeah.
I will watch because either way, this will be hilarious.
Yes.
He's gonna
What?
be
You're not planning to pull
he's
any
gonna be
pranks up during the
kidnapped.
wedding, are you?
the fake
It's a fake
kidnap.
wedding. How can there not be pranks? Oh. Only I can be counting during weddings. Jeez.
I will even provide the music for the proposal.
Molly, no.
Place to
It's
do
fine, the window's
Okay.
closed.
I will get you a ring.
Oh, please,
That's all right.
it might be a different kind of ring than you're expecting. Yeah, it's gonna
After
be
19
big.
perception, can I overhear this?
Sure.
Carter is going to offer you a T-Rex playing a saxophone as well for the proposal.
Whoa.
That image doesn't work in my head.
Boy, just do what you-
Oh, wait,
At least that's-
does it? How does it make any more
I
sense
would
than a
say
unicorn
that-
playing a saxophone?
At least a unicorn has arms.
But a T-Rex has appendages, whereas unicorns have hooves.
I didn't know.
Unicorns are definitely better at percussion.
There you go.
And yet both play the saxophone. As strange as it is.
No, we're not playing rock and roll and during weddings. No, no.
The saxophone do it for the times.
Fable got it.
Oh, Dad, thank you.
I got it. I just didn't say anything.
Okay.
So I shall propose. I gotta. Just what do I say? It means so much to me. Should I write it poetically? I'm not good poems.
Just in the moment, Kopaka, you will know what to say. Just listen to your heart.
Yeah, but I just want to be memorable. I don't want to be fumbling around my words. I mean, to see her blushing face when I ask her.
The only time you fumble on words is when you have an expectation of memorization.
I gotta have a bad mouth.
Oh, maybe it might make it more endearing if you fumble your words.
Yeah, but I want to make sure
I sure yeah.
it comes out clear to her.
Well, let's find out. And Fable grabs her ear and blows on it.
Oh,
Oh, we're doing this already. Okay.
I didn't even have the ring yet. I can't say it right there.
Don't worry about that. You just have a conversation. And Fable hands him the hair with the frost on it.
Molly, no, you can't get out.
And as soon as her hands are empty, she's going to take the paints and she's going to start painting her ring.
Oh, you think that right?
Yeah, she can do that.
Oh, okay. Like, we've been.
All is life. Will you be my boss?
Jack, you.
You want to go steady?
Protected me,
First
be
off,
my
I'm not
meat.
looking asking her for a date here. Jace might be on that.
For the love of God, fucking say it already. I'm gonna just choke you, dude.
God, blah, blah, blah. Who's the older brother here?
Hey, Cole, are you getting married to Jax?
She's all blushing and everything, wagging her tongue.
You're welcome for
And everything.
Uh-huh.
We've been together for like 5 years, and we showed so much passion, a lot of passion, beneath the sheets. What I'm trying to say, I'm trying to say,
Wait.
you're the light of my life. I can't imagine my life without you. And when I met you, like I never had these feelings before for anyone. And you surely changed my life and the way how I view the world. And if it wasn't for you, I think I'd probably be in a darker place, a lonelier world. So what I'm trying to say is, my love, my Fay Queen, every day, my thoughts of every day, will you marry me?
That was
And
super cute.
it was very
Come on,
cute.
come on.
Oh.
So, the Fey Queen will step through the mirror. Say yes, and then give Kopaka a really long sheet of paper
Oh,
that unfurls and rolls out. And she says, I can't wait until you've finished. And she's going to give him a kiss and step back through the mirror.
What's on the paper?
A list of everything you need to do in preparation for marrying her.
that's a lot.
Yeah, the very
Oh.
first thing is become a Fae.
Become a Fae?
I mean, you have to become a Fae.
I don't know. Let's born a Dragon Boy. How can I be a Fae and be a Dragon Boy and a Fae at the same time?
Hey, Dragon.
Easily.
Fae dragons, Fae.
Dragons are violent in the same way that violent things are.
And how does that happen? How does that work?
You don't stop being Dragonborn, you just become this as that.
Also, isn't he through the mirror already?
It's a fact.
Well, if it means to spend the rest of my life with her, I will accept.
Hey, Dragon.
Yeah, I mean, it is definitely, I will say step one of that long list is definitely the hardest of them.
So he has to do step one first, or can he just do everything?
Well, I mean, he should.
Not in order, I don't think.
Step one is first. He has to be a Fae to even qualify, because he has to go through all the other rigmarole of marrying her. And there's a big
Okay.
list of stuff. Once he's a Fae, then he has to write a letter to all the other Fae that are of any level of importance, inviting them personally, and then, like, it's a huge,
Oh wait, he already
complicated
used
thing.
his genie wish.
Anyway, it's a big list.
I might be able to help you with that first one, Coupon.
Yes. But what I was thinking is this before this all happens. I think it's best I stay Rambo for now until we defeat Clansmodius.
Okay. In the meantime, I'll send out some feelers and see if I can pull any favors.
Yeah.
And get that first one taken care of for you.
All
Otherwise,
I have to do is wear a stupid dress.
Yes.
Sorry, that was a this moment.
Yes. But where's dress on what?
Like I said,
I'll have to people in it.
Never get married. Solifex doesn't actually understand relationships.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
yeah. Well, if you thought the platinum wedding stuff is complicated, it's way more complicated for the Fae Queen.
The platinum wedding?
Like a wedding ceremony from the Platinum Dragons, like for what Cadence and Catherine have to go through is nothing like what they're gonna.
Oh.
Yeah, what Kopaka's has a lot of beginning hoops to jump through first before he can marry the Fae Queen. They take this stuff very seriously. She's kind of important and super old.
I mean,
Well, I don't know what the steps.
technically-
I don't know the steps there are too.
Well, I was gonna say, and technically, if he marries the Fae Queen, that puts him like as the consort of the highest level of Fae. So it kind of puts him in, changes the power dynamic slightly. Teeny
You
tiny
keep my
bit.
boss.
Yeah, technically that's true. Actually,
Yeah.
But if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this afterwards after defeating Clansmodius. Oh, that I know that the one will be in peace. And we'll have a peaceful wedding, knowing that no one's gonna wreck our wedding.
How long will his life be extended?
forever. That's why it's
And
step
he's
one.
not immortal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally, that's why it's step one.
Peace in the Fae?
Peace. Peace and Pokemon doesn't know that part, so he's gonna be like that.
Okay, so Kopaka's gonna be the one to outlive all. Well, Kopaka and the sisters are gonna outlive all of us now.
That is it. Why live through Transmodius' attack? That's why I live. Not of yet. But I prefer to go out with honor.
By the way,
Oh,
Crystal, no, you absolutely to bring when we get the wand and all that, you absolutely have to bring sound effects to to Grisot's place
you think?
because that will be owned there.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Come to think of it, would his charm affect somebody who's asexual?
Yeah, yeah. The effect that his plane has affects everyone to some degree.
Even soul effects?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
it's literally just
Being
it's a
asexual
physical.
does not
Yeah.
necessarily mean that you don't have
That's
any
it.
sexuality at all.
And also, and you still have a physical body that has physical hormones and chemicals and all that. So yeah, still affects same way.
Yeah. It's more her reaction to them that's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah.
Look on.
Oh, Stefan.
And probably more along the lines of, oh, ick.
Yeah. Oh, so Stefan, just so you know, your weapon is not next.
It's Keith.
I rolled on your behalf.
You got a 13. Keith got an 18.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You weren't here, so I made the executive decision to roll for
Also,
you.
we came up with a plan to humiliate Orcus, and Kopaka proposed to the Fake Queen.
I mean, it would have been nice if I was there to roll it, but whatever.
I mean, you could technically do it now.
I mean, you gotta
I
like.
mean, it kind of feels cheating at this point because that's basically giving me a reroll, though.
I will say it would have been really hard to beat an 18.
Yeah, it's an 18.
True. But I do remember the last time we did this, they expressly made sure everyone was around for it.
I mean, I really don't mind if you want to roll it. It's fine.
Nah, we'll go with this. Just, again, when it comes to this sort of thing, I remember last time I specifically said we should all hold off for like a couple weeks until everyone was there.
Fair enough. It's my bad.
Reiterate what we just did, or
Yeah, so anyway, they just mentioned briefly a little high-level summary of what just happened. They made a plan for Orcus, which is
To steal his wand.
very interesting plan, yeah.
And we're gonna have to give it to Grisotz.
Yeah, and they decided to give it to Grisotz.
Well, actually, Fable's the one decided, but we got
Excuse you,
sorry.
How do we steal?
No, they haven't stolen it. They're going to steal it. Has not happened yet.
Okay.
That's what they're going to do. That's
Yeah.
the one-upping thing of the one-upping Orcus. That's what they've decided they've landed on is the taking of his wand. The wand of Orcus.
How are we gonna... Isn't that like binded to him in some way if you perform?
It's not actually physically attached to him, if that's what you mean. He usually carries it, but it's
Yeah.
technically can be separated from him. It's not like a piece of his body or something.
Yeah.
It has certain sort of one ringish kind of power.
Yeah, it's
And
that's
it's
a really good
sentient,
that's a
too.
really good analogy for what it's similar to.
And it's
It's very
sentient.
much like the one. Yeah, yeah, and in some ways, more sentient than the One Ring is.
Yeah.
It talks to you like it's a sentient artifact
So,
weapon.
plan is Fable's gonna be talking with Orcus, and while that's going on, Anthos is gonna stealth him, steal it with Bigby's hand, put it in a case, and then put it in a bag of holding and get the heck out of there.
Not a bad.
Do it with Big B's hand. Isn't that a third level
Fifth level.
wizard spell?
Fifth level. But yes,
Yeah, but we could get a scroll for that.
wizard, sorcerer, and
Or not a bag of
artificer.
holding.
I think. I feel like that's it.
Zelda fixes summoning a corpse guardian.
Sorry, not a bag of holding. I forgot those explode. Never mind.
Yeah, and they got research on it. So basically, once they decided to take the wand, like as their thought, Fable went back to Brazos to basically be like, can we get some info? And he was like, because we want to steal this wand. And then he was like, you're going to steal the wand? Well, I want the wand, so give me the wand when you steal it. Right? So, which, to be fair, if someone's going to steal Orcus's wand, he's going to be like, give me the wand.
But if we give it to Grisotz, it's like...
he gave.
Unless Arcus has got a war with Grisatz to get it back.
Well, so here's the thing. Grisatz, Fable's initial response was like, hell no, but Grisatz offered the one thing Fable asked for last time, then he was like, you can't have. Is that he would commit to helping as to his utmost to stopping Clamsmodius if the wand was given to him.
Scrynet. Nice.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that's basically and then he gave all the information he had. So basically unupdated contract was signed in that the time limit for Fable's thing, a soul hasn't changed. Technically, the stealing the wand doesn't have to be the way she winds up, but if the wand is stolen, then Fable needs to give it to Grisatz or her soul is forfeit if you don't fork it over when you steal it. And then,
So we've doubled down on this.
you've doubled down exactly, and then
Also,
if in the final battle for some reason you guys lose, then Grisatz has to forfeit back the wand because he didn't help you win.
yeah.
He didn't win. And then as a side thing, as a whole separate thing, Fable
We gotta go
also made a
rescue Tasha.
side
We don't
deal.
have to. That's not a thing. we
Yeah,
have
as
to
a side deal that is not in any way has any kind of time limit or actual requirement. But if you guys rescue Tasha and bring Tasha back to Grisatz, then he will sing your praises in all the planes and make sure they're sung for all eternity in all the planes of
So
existence.
basically, fame for all eternity.
Yeah, extreme
Same for all
fame.
time, but we have to rescue Tasha.
Yeah. But again,
Within-
if that doesn't
within
happen,
hell,
then
by
nothing
the way.
happens. Like, yeah. So if that doesn't
That
happen,
one's
then nothing.
optional.
That one is completely optional. There's no kind of penalties or
We
whatever.
have business in hell anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That last one was very much a moment of vanity on Fable's behalf.
And
As a
then
side note, when we go to hell, make sure we bring
Caren.
Caren.
Yeah.
So we. If you're,
That was the business I was referring to. Yes.
oh, there you go.
And then
Why are we bringing her into hell?
because she's
Yeah,
a
she's
demon now,
Kill her.
she's a devil now,
And
so we
make
gotta kill her.
she stays dead.
Oh, Karen. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
Karen.
Karen.
Oh, I mean, Kieran is going, but to help, yeah, not to be killed.
No, we're going to kill Karen.
Yeah.
She could
No,
have
but I heard
clones and
Kern, but
Oh,
She
Kern!
could.
Oh, Kern! That's really interesting.
Karen does not have
no,
any
no, no.
clones.
No, and and Kern
Yeah.
also can't go
Yeah,
there.
Breezy saw her mind. She's got no clones in hell.
Okay.
But that whole, as far as she's concerned, didn't need clones, because even if she killed her, she'd just go back there.
Yeah. Okay, Joel, I think you can close the stream now. It's 9
Okay.
Because that's how it goes when you're from that place. Unless you die there, you basically
night.
can't die for
Night.
reals.
No.